Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Man, didn't we just go through this? I swear to God, we just went through this whole thing. Like honestly, and some people spent a lot of money this weekend. I know a few people who just like dropped dollars. It was absolutely nuts. If you were playing clearance chicken, this was the time to play. I got to tell you, if you were holding out hope for the rock bottom prices for everything that you could have picked up throughout the year, today was your day, man. You shone. This sorry, like the last couple of days was your day, and it continues. Part two is coming up, and to discuss that, to kind of get a handle on all of these, crazy things that are happening right now. I want to bring in a good friend of the channel. Of course, he's been in a couple times, and you guys know him. Guys, please help me welcome Lyles Figure Files to the screen. What's going on, Jeff?
What's up, man? How are you today?
Not too bad, brother. Not too bad. What a crazy weekend, man! Like it's been a while since we had a really good Black Friday. You know what I mean? Like up down south is where Black Friday really happens, but up here in Canada, we even got some cool deals up here too. It was shocking. It was absolutely shocking. How was the Black Friday weekend for you? And you know what, the early Black Friday sales leading up to this, you are the man who champions the clearances. So I really wanted to bring you on and talk a little bit about that. What was your experience this last couple of weeks?
So the thing is, I just got burned so much where I just felt like I was buying all this stuff at full price, trying to support these small companies, Hasbro and Mattel. These little mom and pop shops keep going with their product, and I kept finding that the stuff I was buying, months later, were being clearanced out. And I think I mentioned this a few times that build a figure. Bone Breaker wave for Marvel Legends was the one where I was like, wait, this line just dropped a couple months ago. And every Marvel Legends wave since then, the new one comes and then it's already clearanced out. And now we're seeing that where the figures are still on the shelf and they're going for clearance prices while the figures are on the store shelves right now. So it's wild and crazy. And my wallet, which I was expecting to take a slight beating, looks like Creed after Drago finished him. Throw in a towel. It's been wild. It's been just brutal. It's been savage, and it's just like, whoa. Even I wasn't expecting all these crazy sales. And even though I'm like ringing the bell, wait, you don't have to buy this stuff right away. There's still some stuff. I was like, oh man, if only I'd known, if my magic cerebro crystal ball had led me to know that these things are going to be even cheaper down the road, I would have waited even longer. And in some cases, it's stuff where Mattel was doing for the first time, kind of starting up a new SKU. So I was like, well, I got to show my support for it. And it wasn't a case where, I really like this thing, but it was, let me make sure these continue on in the future. Let me support it now. And I'm still seeing the stuff that's not sold out. And, for Mattel on their Creations Mattel site, I know you're going to appreciate this. They've got some crazy sales, including the buy one, get one free sale, including the Masters of the Universe Vicron figures. So it's wild out here in these figure collecting streets in terms of what's up for clearance, what you can get for so much cheaper than a lot of us originally paid earlier this year.
You know what? I just found out about the Vicron and the Mattel sale, and you know what? I even got to say, Hasbro had this holiday savings event, and I didn't get no email. I was like, I'm a Premium Plus member. How come
Oh,
I'm not getting your emails? Like, what is going on? I missed out on like a lot of great stuff. Like even like the X-Men 3 packs and things like that. I was kicking myself. I was like, how is it that I was not made aware of this stuff? Like, th- what's it called? All these big companies and their mail outs and things like that, I've had very poor luck with that. I rely on the community, this community, to help. And you know what? Thank goodness for the community, because I would not have known about half the things that happened this year. Thank you guys, everybody here, and of course everybody out there in the toy collector community. Thank you guys for all the great heads up. Jeff's been keeping us on our toes. Everybody's been keeping us on our toes. It's been absolutely nuts. It's absolutely crazy. But then that also brings up the big question. Jeff, let me ask you. Last 3 years, practically nothing. Like, we have gotten no real big clearances. You know what I mean? It's pretty much like everything's been status quo for action figures. Yeah, you're gonna get your television sales, you're gonna get your appliance sales and things like that. But really, in terms of like the action figure community, we haven't really seen anything too spectacular. This year, that complete like everything turned on its head. This year, clearance chicken. The winners were the clearance chicken guys, man. Like seriously, everybody who
The
played
winner
clearance
is you.
chicken, they were the winners. But that does lead me to a question, Jeff, and I wanted to find out from you. Do you have any theories as to why that is? Why is so much product, and not even during Black Friday? We're talking about weeks and weeks, and almost a month earlier. We were seeing GI Joes hit clearance at Ollie's, at Ross, at you know what I mean. We were seeing like Star Wars starting to hit clearance like everywhere. What is your overall opinion? Like, is something else going on? Because the question for Super 7 came up as well, and a lot of people are saying these companies are in trouble. What are your thoughts on that? Is there actually some validity towards that?
Well, I always think that at the start of the pandemic, the prices were basically where they needed to be. And I understand cost rise and all this stuff, but action figure collecting, when people are looking at the bills, they're looking at the mortgage, they're looking at electricity, they're looking at the cable, the internet. Um, those are more, they take higher priority than let me get this updated Spider-Man. Let me get this new version of Luke Skywalker with a slightly different outfit change to his Return of the Jedi attire. And oh, look, here's a new Hulk Hogan figure. And this time he's got a red shirt as opposed to a yellow one. So the companies really were like, oh man, all these people stuck at home are buying figures. Let's tick the prices up to $24.99 to $22.99. And these people aren't going anywhere. They don't have any other disposable income. And let's see this money rolling in. And I broke it down like a few years back where their numbers were steadily going up since like 2019. They were seeing so much profit. Hasbro CEO was like, I want to make these profits even more. And I think what happened, some of us in the collector community were going, well, really? Because it wasn't like we weren't seeing these like online retailers primarily having these big sales. And I'm not talking Amazon, I'm talking the big bad toy stores, Entertainment Earth, those Dorkside Toys, RIP. Back in the day, we're having these big clearances, and it was like, oh, cool, now I can get these sales. But then people were like, well, do I really need to pay $24.99 for this figure that's not scaled properly, that has, swappable hands? That's not worth it for me. So we started to see these figures languishing on the pegs, and then Hasbro in particular had a super backlog of figures that they had not properly calculated for in terms of the distribution. I remember reading, I don't know how true or not this is, but that GI Joe's Lenny and Emily were asked, like, why is so much product dropping? And basically during the pandemic, they said, well, we either had to cancel the line or we just had to keep rolling the product out. So that's why we're seeing this backlog, seeing these amazing classified series figures, not the Crimson Guards, mind you, at Ollie's, but we're seeing stuff at Ross because they have to keep clearing, because I guess according to their original schedule, we should be at the general hawk weight, and that's where we should be. So everything else that's come before that had like a quick shelf space timeline, and it was all right, we got to move on to the next one. We definitely saw that with Marvel Legends, where these waves were staying on the pegs maybe a month and a half before on to the next thing. And to me, it didn't make sense because, excuse me, we were getting Quantum Mania figures months before that movie came out. The Marvel figures they dropped, I feel like February or March, and the movie just came out. And by the time, oh man, I like the movie, or I could buy figures of this line. They're on stores, they're on the pegs. I find they were long gone. And so we're seeing that the Disney Plus wave right now, and they don't even feel like they're timely. It's like, I don't care about Agatha. As we're seeing Target's clearance in her for $11.49 on a Black or Cyber Monday / Black Friday sale. So we're seeing these massive deals. And I think it's because some of these companies are trying to play catch up with their backlog supply. It'll be interesting to see what happens next year if we still see this continue, or this is just we got to rush to get caught up. And we've got bonuses on the line. So we got to get these figures out and sold no matter who is selling it. It might not just be Target, Walmart, or GameStop. We can send this stuff to Ollie's, to Ross, Burlington, etc. Whoever will take it, we need to get this out there to the masses so we can get that money, so we look like we had a really great fourth quarter when, maybe it didn't look so good and rosy earlier in the rest of the year.
Those are some great insights on that one, Jeff. And of course, you've been talking about this for quite some time. I tend to agree as well. There's definitely something going on in terms of like its overall shelf life, because it's really interesting during as you said earlier, during the pandemic. People had nothing else to do. I famously, well, I don't know about famously, but I actually started this whole journey with toy collecting based on the idea that I was going stir crazy in my own house, and I said, you know what, the moment I got out of here, I was watching Pixel Dan, and he was talking about the brand new, what's it called, Ghostbusters Kenner figures. I was like, I'm buying them. I'm buying those because I remember them and I want them back. And that was it. It started this crazy part of me, brother. It started this crazy journey, this crazy rabbit hole that I went down to, and I visited the Toys R Us for the first time, in 20 years, whatever it was, and I was like, oh my God, Toys R Us still exists. And little did I know, a few months later, in the USA, the Toys R Us was gone. It was it was completely. It was like, what? Are you serious? And that led to a whole spiral of things, right? And then I just kept saying, and then Master Universe dropped, and I was like, this is insane. I'm all in. I'm all in. And then G.I. Joe, which started off very, very slowly, right? It nearly died, as you said. As you said, it nearly died on its feet, right? Going after the video game crowd, going after all the, it just didn't work. Then they switched gears, started doing the traditional Real American Hero style, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. Everyone again locked in their homes, can't do nothing. So you know what? Might as well go relive my childhood, right? Like that's basically what seems to happen. And here we are today. And you know what? Exactly as you said, I think that they were as I mentioned when I first started hunting to where we are now, I've seen 6 price hikes in that time. 6. And that's just here in Canada. I can only imagine what's been happening in other sections of the world. Like it's just has been absolutely I remember when an action figure, look at these grays, Jeff. Look at these grays. I can tell you stories from a whole 4 years ago. 4 whole years ago, Jeff. I can tell you a great story from 4 years ago. We used to be able to buy action figures for $22, Jeff. 6-inch action figures for $22. Do you remember those days, Jeff? Do you remember?
That $22.99 price point came and went so fast, where it felt like they stayed $19.99 for a great long time, and I felt like I was like, yeah, I'm good with this $19.99 price point, but I understand you gotta raise the prices up every so often. But then I was like, okay. I felt like they were $22.99 for like 2 weeks, and then it was like, now they're $24.99. It's like, whoa.
It was like bang, bang, bang. Yeah. And literally 6 months later, a year later, a year and a half later, it was like, when is this going to stop? When is the buck going to stop? Up here in Canada, again, our dollar's different. Power Rangers and G.I. Joe hit $45 at one point. $45 a figure. I was like, I'm out. I am out. I can't do this. I cannot do this. Now that was at Toys R Us. All right, and Toys R Us has traditionally always been a little bit more expensive than everybody else. Mm-hmm. But once it hit 45 at Toys R Us, I was like, all right, Toys R Us ain't selling nothing no more. Like those things, and I predicted that. And look at whenever I go to Toys R Us, packed full of like waves, like 6 waves ago, whatever, right? And then they started bringing them down. They had no choice. They could not move that stuff. If you found some product at Walmart, which was very rare, because whenever like people just gobbled that stuff up, it was crazy. Because you can't buy it at Toys R Us had the volume, because again they buy in such huge amounts. But the problem is nobody wants to buy over there. And of course, just like back, you will remember this, Jeff, back in the day, 4 years ago, when Toys R Us was in the United States, I'm just kidding, because Toys R Us was making a comeback, by the way, Jeff. I don't know if you
yes.
I don't know if you heard.
I'm plotting my trip to the Mall of America.
Exactly.
It actually looks like a real Toys R Us.
It was so good. Oh my gosh. Between what's it called? Kyle Peterson did a whole walkthrough. Amazing. If you guys haven't seen yet, definitely head over to Kyle Peterson. Wonderful toy tuber as well. Did an amazing walkthrough of the Mall of America Toys R Us. Really excited about it. They actually do have some action figures there. Unlike when the what's it called? When the American Dream Mall opened up, they didn't really have much of an action figure section. This one does. So yeah, definitely head over there, take a look, and very excited about that. But once upon a time, when Toys R Us was the king of the hill, they were always expensive, right? And the thing is that that really hasn't changed much. So unfortunately, now they've had to start bringing it down much. But yeah, man, this last couple of weeks has just been absolutely bonkers. Like even Toys R Us up here in Canada is literally slashing prices. Like I don't know if you were able to see my hunt. And this is not really much of a surprise. This is not really much of a surprise. All the Indiana Jones figures are 50% off, like literally 50 freaking percent off. It was absolutely nuts. Oh my god, Jeff, just crazy. And I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think that it also qualifies for the buy one get one an additional 50% off. So
Yeah.
that was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So things have gone nuts, and I think that a lot of the points you brought up earlier are very valid. I think that the coil companies just kept just increasing the prices month after and it's always going to be that something. Oh, shipping concerns. Oh, taxes on environmental concerns. Because this, we saw the whole flip from like plastic packaging to plastic free pack. Things just went absolutely bonkers.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the last of the box. Then
Basically, and
then
now
seeing the return to plastic. Like, oh,
exactly. But it's a slow return. They are holding on. Like I guess because the way design cycles go and everything like that. These boxes have already been designed for like
mhm.
waves ago, so they got to clear these out first before bringing in back to plastic. But that experiment did not work. It did not work very well. I mean, like I sort of the amount of boxes, and I hadn't seen this in a long time. I don't know if did you notice that there were a lot of open packages in store? Because like I noticed a few. I know.
But I was out one time at a Target and just happened to run into clearly a fellow collector, and he was like, I'm going to take this up to the front before I buy it and open it in front of the cashier because I cannot do this thing again. And I think between the price hikes, they were like, you're still giving us the same amount of accessories. In some cases, you're taking out Build-A-Figure pieces. What's going on? And you're charging more. And I can't even see if the figure that I paid for is here anymore. And so you had that combination was terrible. I think if they had just had price hikes, it would have been okay. But then and then it's going to be a Russian roulette thing of is your figure and all the accessories intact? Probably not. And I've seen so many stores where the box is crumpled and it's like, oh, this is very clearly a repack. And I got to give whoever did this a modicum amount of credit because this is the most ridiculous swap. I hadn't even posted it yet, but here it's exclusive for you and everybody watching right now. Check this out. Seamless, isn't it? I mean, this is a special chase X-Men 97 Magneto figure. And it's just like, now imagine not even being able to see that bubble and just multiply that by like 20 because that was what was happening. It's like people were getting, but they're buying a Brock Lesnar figure and getting a Barbie when they open. It's like, come on. And I shouldn't say that because the Mattel figures were like, no, we're keeping our window. So, I mean, it was like, here's my Cobra Viper, and now there's a Toy Story Woody in here. And it's just wild. So
Yeah,
lots of people were just, I
yeah.
need to see.
Swaps have always been there. I know a store consistently that I find a swap. There's like a habitual swapper at one of the stores I go to, all right, or one of the WalMarts I go to. So they do exist. I'm not whatever, right? But you could always see them in the plastic packaging.
Yes.
When they were in the plastic free packaging, it was like Russian roulette. You were like rolling the dice, and at least one out of 10 times you come up Snake Eyes. It would be ridiculous. Like literally, Snake Eyes would be in there. Like I'm not even joking. Snake Eyes would be inside the package, and you'd be like, "God damn it, I got a Snake Eyes!" And literally, it's like gambling. It was like
Mm-hmm.
gambling. It's ridiculous, and it's not, and it's only become more frequent. I see the horror stories. Like you and I went through that whole, seeing all these things and just laughing at what the heck was inside. I was like, "Oh my god, it's getting worse. It's getting absolutely worse." Hey Jeff, let's say hi to everybody who's in the chat. A lot of people here, a lot of people from your channel, and a lot of people from my channel. A lot of great stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining us and coming to the discussion. Onryu 83, listening while driving home, brother. Take care. Always good to see you. Get ready for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be another day. Pardon me. Kids from the 80s and 90s. You were yes, sir. You were first. Nolan, what's going on? How you
What's
doing,
up,
brother?
Owen?
Yeah, good to see you. Atlanta's channel is here in the house. What's going on? Elder
Happy.
Santos, what's up, my friend? Geek Toy Saurus, always good to see you. Gran 460, 80s kids from the 90s. I'm expecting restock pre-orders from my retro Marvel Legends Blue Beast from Big Bad Toy Story this week. Congratulations, brother. Hopefully you get him before the holidays. DJ 5000, I spent a lot this weekend, brother.
Same.
People went out like thieves in the night, man. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. A's kids from the 90s have not gotten an email though yet. Well, you'll probably get one very, very soon. Janlin Parks, what up, Jeffrey?
What's up, James? How's it going?
Good to see you, Jamie. Let's see here. 80s kids. Was Friday like the movie Jingle All the Way for anybody? Not for me. In Canada, we don't really get the wild crowds and things like that. We don't really do that. But Jeff, any like what was it like?
It was super tame. Like it was really quiet. I mean, they've spoiled and ruined Black Friday, where you could only go out on Friday to take advantage of Black Friday sales. So now it's Black Friday sales start on Monday. It's like, no, you're missing the whole point. But when I went to the store on Friday, it was like, this is so calm and chill. Like Best Buy used to be like this fight for your life, take your shields, your swords, choose your weapon kind of thing. And it was like, all right, whatever. And I went to my toy store, my local comic book. I mentioned this all the time, Third Eye Comics, and they have like this awesome setup with tables where they have all these omnibuses and trades, 50% off. So it's great. And then they also have figures, which is really cool. And they even had some of the latest Marvel Legends waves. So they had the Gamerverse, Iron Man, shockingly, tons of him there. But they had Clea. And I was like, yes, now finally I get Clea. So I was able to get her for $12.50, which was awesome. And then I grabbed an omnibus just because. And so it's really cool. And inside I was like, where's the panic and long lines going to the door? I think, and they're open. They're more traditional, so they were open at midnight. They were open until 3, and then they reopened. So it's like you get the diehards that really take advantage of those super sales. They had 25% off through that 3-hour window, and then for the rest of the day it's 20% off. But I took advantage of the 50% off table. That's where I live when they had those sales. So that was it. But it was not the chaos and anarchy. Now, mind you, I didn't go to Walmart, so I might have seen it had I gone there, but it was pretty tame this year for me.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this is it's a little it might be a little dark, but anytime an employee does not get trampled on, I think it's a good Black Friday. Because honestly, I remember like years ago, I was seeing some horror stories, man. I was like, come on, guys. Like that's crazy. You can't keep walking on somebody and not know that you're walking on somebody. That's nuts. That's absolutely crazy. So anyway, as dark of a joke as that was, I'm actually kind of glad. People are still kind of weary about the whole Black Friday, the whole pandemic thing. I'd say I still see about 5% of people wearing their masks. Like it's come down a lot. You know what I mean? Like, so I think we're more or less over that. We were just talking about you, Snake Eyes. We were just talking about you. Good to see you, brother. We were just talking about you. Adam Child, what's up, Jeff? Afton Child. Afton Child. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Payne's Toy Samples in the house. What's going on, Payne? Grand 460. Yes, good to see you again. Aaron Hardy is in the house. Hasbro says free shipping in Canada finally. Yes! Yes, Canada finally got something after all these years. But I'm going to test it. Because I'm going to see whether or not the duty across the border still exists. We're going to find out. But
So
yes,
is this
Aaron,
for premium or is this for?
no, actually, they brought back the 35. They brought back, I think, for the holidays, $35, and you get free shipping. So that's cool. That's really cool. So anybody, if you guys don't know, actually, I think it's more. Is it 55 or 35? I can't remember. Somebody check. We'll check later. But I think that for the holidays at least, you don't have to be a Premium Plus member. They're bringing back free shipping for the holidays. I think that's actually what's happening right now.
So let's see, for their cyber sale, because I had their window up, it's $75 you get, and I think that's for the season sale. Now,
nice. Yeah, it's not. It's so far it's not blanket yet, but we'll see. Things might change. Hopefully that will be the case. Yes, Nolan, I am super happy that free shipping in Canada. That is a game changer for a lot of people, especially like Nolan,
Mhm.
who's in a different province and doesn't have the options that here in Ontario that we have, where we can do this cross border thing. So yeah, Grand 460 finally got all your Silver Hawks. Refused to spend over $40. Now I'm good. Good on you, brother. Good on you. That is
Still need to get
amazing.
Monster.
MIS1 Jeffrey, what's going on, MIS? Good to see you. And I see you, brother. I see you. Being a fine figure. Good evening, my friend. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
How you doing, sir? How you doing? Let's see here. Grant's looking to complete his other teams of Thundercats. Wily Kitten, Wily Cat, sort of Snarf. You know what? I wish Snarf was on the on the buy one get one, because I would definitely pick him up. Because like, and I got my problems with that one. I got problems with that
Yeah,
one.
full price for Snark doesn't seem right.
Oh my god, just crazy. That's right. Original $35 figures, 100%. Pop culture and plastic. I've been a collector since 1993, and the price hikes from then are still crazy. Last few years has been getting really out of hand, and here in Australia, good to see you, brother. All the way from Australia. Thank you for coming on, brother. All the prices are mental. Yeah, you know what? You guys are just like here in Canada. Actually, you guys are more expensive than Canada. So my condolences, my friend. We're catching up though. So it's a race now. You know who gets to pay more. You know, and with our government, it's just gonna. We're catching up fast. Trust me. Nolan agrees. Canada has it rough, but people in Australia have it worse. Absolutely, I totally agree. TVC Biker Scout is $90 Australian. Oh,
Wow.
God.
You couldn't give it away for that price. Jeez. That's crazy.
Oh my God. And of course, it is stuff is just gathering dust. Nobody wants. Of course not. Of course not. Who's got who do you got like you got to skip a meal. You've got to skip Jeff, we got to decide. Are we going to eat this month, or are we going to get ourselves a speeder bike? What do you
I mean, it's like, yeah, you go the ramen noodle route, but that's what kills me with the vintage collection. It's like their prices are so comparable to the Black Series. It's like I'm looking at these sales and it's like, all right, this figure was originally $27 and now it's $13. Awesome. Wait, that's the vintage collection figure. The Black Series figure is $22. So it's crazy how some of these figures are priced where it's like that's not a good enough deal for what you're getting. And you just have to have a massive TVC collection to make it worthwhile because, gosh, the prices for those figures are so much.
But they know that they're banking on the idea that there are a lot more TVC figures and retro figure collectors out there, 3 3/4 figure collectors out there than are Black Series. But it's changing. That dynamic is starting to change a lot. So now you're going to see the normalization of these things. I hope anyway. But it's crazy. It's just absolutely nuts. But you know what? We are our worst enemies because the more we buy, the more they sell, right? So at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen. But again, this Black Friday proved that there's a lot of stock out there, and it's got to be moved as fast as possible. Chinovo's in the house. I was able to get 3 Stridors for 3.
Wow!
I really wish I would. Sometimes I just want to live in the States. You know what I mean? Like seriously, it's absolutely crazy. Total of 4 Stridors. Is that enough for a Legion? Thank you, DD Discounts. That's crazy, brother. Congratulations, my friend. That is absolutely bonkers. Helder Santos here at my Walmart last weekend had 8 Moss Men. Congratulations, dude. He's still hard to find in a lot of different states. A lot of different states are still hard to find. Huge shout out again to everybody who. Danny Lay, thank you for the Moss Man. I don't think I'd ever find him if it wasn't for you, as well as everybody else who said that they would help me out with that. That's so awesome. Damn it, I'm forgetting. Somebody else gave me a Moss Man, and I was so happy. It's gonna come back to me. Sorry, I know I gotta put sticky tabs on everything that people give me. It's crazy.
Just think of something else for a while.
I know exactly. It'll come back to me. Pedro Lopez. What the heck is that thumbnail, dude? I'm gonna get shut down for that. Good to see you, brother. I'm pretty sure that's a jar. But anyway, Snake Eyes. What the heck? Dude, we were talking about you just behind your back. You know what I mean? Like before you popped in. It's okay. Nothing bad though. Nothing bad. Well, kind of bad. But anyway, Payne's Toy Samples picked up the 40th anniversary Dungeons & Dragons figures for 31.05. God, I wish I could pick them up for a good price. I really do. I need them to go on clearance. Like really, it's crazy. I want them all. I really do. Now they're down to 3 for in Massachusetts. Oh my God, I would love to be able to get a Stridor for that low. I'd build them. I just like have them all over the place.
You
I
just
need
have to
to.
take a field trip.
Yeah, I just
One
have
down.
like every Motu figure gets a Stridor. Every Motu gets a Stridor. You get a Stridor. You get a Stridor. Jeff, you got a Stridor.
I'll take one.
Yankee Frankie. Besides the major podcast figures, when it comes to Power Town, every announced other series of figure. Everybody announced another set of figures. Well, yeah, you know what? They're not gonna stop.
It's been a long time since they announced that first wave, and they're still somehow, some of their partners have found here's another set of the first wave of figures. This is your absolute last chance. And I'm curious what's going on, because it really felt like there's a lot of momentum early on and people were excited to see new figures. And then some of that momentum got a little halted because the Ted DiBiase and his all Japan look had to get swapped out. And I was like, well, okay, we got Bruiser Brody, so it's not a bad deal. And then it was like, cool, who else is coming? They announced all these classic old school guys. And it's like, yes, those in figure form would be great. And then, there was like teases for wave 2, and then we didn't hear anything about wave 2. And then it was like, hey, here's Brian Myers, and here's Zack Ryder. And it was like, Matt Cardona. But it was like, just like, okay, they're not legends. They're not where legends live on. The whole point of this, we still have not seen just even a render or an announcement of wave 2. And it's been really long time at this point. So I know there's some frustration. I'm a little frustrated because it seemed like, this is going to be a really great new outlet to get some of these legends we haven't seen one time or for years because their contracts with Mattel are expired or WWE is expired. And now we're getting, I want more figures like Brody and Stan Hansen and, Vern Gagne, Lou Thez. That was really cool. And, Nick Bachman, who hadn't had a figure, he'd be a really good one to get. Maybe there's an outlet to get Rock and Roll Express and Midnight Express, but there's been a very long delay from any news on this next wave. So I don't know. The fact that they're still trying to sell some more of wave 1 kind of has me worried that maybe people got the figures in hand, didn't like what they got, and then people saw that and started canceling their orders. I don't know, just speculating on that, but it seems weird that they haven't announced firm, concrete plans since then.
Yeah, things just are going crazy. But you know what? Hopefully everything's okay. That's always the hope, Jeff. That's always the hope. Pop culture and plastic. No, I really cut back on and focusing on more vintage stuff. Modern is getting rather meh. You know what? I was asked. I was asked at my other stream the other day. That what's the market like? Is it, like everything seems to be going down right now. I don't know where that's coming from, but is now a good time to buy vintage? And the thing for me is, like especially with 3 3/4 inch figures, I've noticed that they always retain value. You know what I mean? And like particularly Star Wars. Star Wars in particular. What is it? The first 24 or the first 12, something like that. They will always have their value, but the same individual said, when would be a good time? Here's the thing: if you are into this to actually pick up a collection for value, I'm the wrong guy to ask because I don't buy. I don't buy for value. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, if you are going to buy for value, that ship in a lot of ways that ship has sailed. Okay, because everything right now is up, right, in terms of like action figures. I don't think action figures have ever cost this much. You can look at comics. Comics have an up and down. Like Golden Age is a different story entirely. But you know what? You could argue that Star Wars is the golden age of action figures, right? Like you could argue that. But here's the thing: I always explain to people. Unfortunately, you have to be at the right place at the right time. You're always going to find somebody, for whatever reason, a death in the family, something, they're going through a divorce, whatever, the unfortunate tragedies of life, and someone needs to get rid of something really fast, right? And they need cash as quickly as possible. All right. And I hate to be the one to say you have to take advantage of other people's misfortunes, but that's actually the best time to get something, because you know what, they're desperate to sell, you're desperate, you want to buy, right? And again, it sounds cold, Jeff. It sounds cold. It sounds cold as
It's
shit.
so cool.
But what are you gonna do? Hey, if somebody says to you, I've got a rocket Boba Fett. You know what I mean? An original Rocket Boba Fett. Uh, I need cash right now. I'll take 1,000. Would you not jump on that? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. Like they just don't come up. They just don't come up. But again, that's what it is. There's always somebody who's going to need something at some point in time. And if you're there at the right time, the right place, at the right time. I know people who have just like literally highway robbery, and basically stolen the shirts off people's backs because they need the money. Again, if you have the cash on hand and you're ready to buy, happens all that. You know who really benefits from that, Jeff? Actually, um, vintage toy stores, and pawn shops
Yeah.
always get that stuff. It's absolutely crazy. Have you ever seen like I don't know, a YouTube video or anything like that where they just drop a whole bunch of product on somebody? Because I'm pretty sure it's happened like
I
more than
have, but I know when I used to, in that weird period where I was like, maybe I don't need these figures anymore. I'll sell them to a local comic slash figure store. And, this is where I wish I could go back into the DeLorean and go, stop, you fool. Don't do it. Just hold on to these and they'll just be part of the display for later. But yeah, I mean, whatever I got back for it was not nearly what I paid even in vintage prices. And certainly with the benefit of hindsight, it would have been so much more worth it to me to just hold on to them, even if I didn't have space or interest, especially considering my figure room now. So yeah, it's wild running with those guys.
Yeah, but you know what? They have the available cash. They can if you want to drop, like I was watching. I was telling this story the other day. I was watching a YouTuber that I like to watch, Retro Rick, and he literally, like, just the other day, bought a massive collection of action figures and video games. And literally, the guy came in a U-Haul truck, and it was all Tetris, like, and not even a square inch of space had been left behind. And by the time he'd finished loading everything, like unloading it and then cataloging it, he said, "We're well into the five figures right now. Like we're well into the five figures." And I was like, "God dang, that's crazy." Like 10,000, 11, 20,000. Like I didn't. He didn't talk about it. He's going to talk about it in the next episode when it comes up. But he had the cash to buy this whole lot, and he didn't give top dollar, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you want to give away when you want to sell your collection, you got a deal. Like these stores aren't going to give you the top dollar for it. But you're talking about cash in hand. You're looking at like $2,000 for a couple a few hundred figures, whatever, right? That's the game that you play. Grand 460, New York City, no Ross, no Walmart, no anything. We even lost Kmart. Well, you know what? Welcome to Canada. I mean, like,
I used to work at Kmart during the recession era. My job folded and I needed to work. So I started working at Kmart and they were a wasteland for figures. And every so often they have something new. It's like, oh, look, a new figure. And, the employee discount was okay. But man, unloading the truck and going, what? What? Who ordered these figures from 2 years ago? Come on, what are we doing? So, yeah, poor little the water out for Kmart because I
just
remember going there
just
and once upon a time getting some good deals.
we're gonna tip that hat.
Yeah,
MIS1 picked up a Skylynx for $55 off a Hasbro Pulse. Congratulations, brother. At one point he was impossible to find. So great stuff that they're reissuing a few of those. Pedro Love again with that freaking thumbnail. It's gonna get me in trouble. Pop culture plastic, yeah. Smaller lines, AWOC and Mythic Legion. Yes, this was a great year for them too. You know what I mean? Like the independents, they were doing really well this year. Snake Eyes, I saw Tears of the Kingdom was $60, usually $70. I was going to pick it up next day, but the day after, but that next day they were all gone, dude. This is the time, man. Things are just disappearing. Like
yeah, it's
you
definitely a
blink.
situation. If you see it on sale for a price that's good enough for you, you should just jump on it. Maybe they'll have like a Cyber Monday sale where it's better. But I've already seen like one retailer, that had their Black Friday stuff, and I was like, oh, this figure is pretty cheap. It's $10.99, and then for the Cyber Monday deals, it was $12.99. Historically, they've been cheaper on Cyber Monday, so I was like, it's not really the case all the time. So if it's something you want and you see a sale price for, don't worry about that. That's the whole part of the Cyber Monday chicken roulette. Like, don't want it. Yeah, I should get it. And don't worry if it gets cheaper because you have it for less than the full price.
It is, again, we're talking about clearance chicken here. Anything can happen. Like literally one day and it's gone. Chinovo, is it me or Black Friday deals aren't as good as they used to be? You know what? For action figures, I think this is the best we've had in years. Jeff, what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean, just being able to go to retail and getting a bunch of stuff, and then Amazon going, whoa, 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 you don't need to go out. We'll match their prices, and you don't have to go to Target and I never go for Walmart, so I'm sure they had zero of any useful sales, but Target, GameStop had their buy two, get one free sale. I mean, they were great stuff. And of course, they're just the local places like comic stores and your smaller scale toy stores that had really good deals. And then Entertainment Earth had stuff for 90% off. Big Bad Toy Store had a really great sale as well. So there were lots of options to take advantage of some major Black Friday sales. So for me, I felt like, wow, this is great. Hasbro Pulse introduced the clearance section. I figured, well, is this going to be their stand-in for Black Friday and Cyber Monday? Nope, they still had that with more stuff and things that I was not expecting to see for clearance prices. So I don't know. I thought this year was really good in terms of that. On top of taking advantage of these sales and getting figures for $7 and $8 at Ollie's, you name it.
I tend to agree, Chinova. I think previous years you could probably say that, but right now I think this year was absolutely bonkers. Robo Geeks 1973, what's going on, my friend? How you doing tonight? Jamelin says, shout out to the movie Thanksgiving. There's a killer Black Friday scene in that movie. I guess I'm gonna have to go watch Thanksgiving now.
I appreciate the pun too. I mean, you gotta have a killer scene in Black Friday and in that movie Thanksgiving. I mean, I've wanted to see that ever since I saw the Grindhouse trailers for all those fake me out movies.
Absolutely.
Something that were Machete and now this, so that's great.
Again, love. This is the time because again, Thanksgiving is about being with family. Now is the time to watch them scary movies. I got to tell you, Pedro Lopez, you're just killing me with that thumbnail. I used to work at Toys R Us back in the day. Black Friday in the late '90s and early 2000s. You could survive at retail hell. If you could survive that retail hell, you could survive anything. Absolutely, man. It was like walking with a bunch of zombies, man. They just they were crowding over you. They never would stop. It was back then. It was different. It was a different breed, man. It was a different breed. It was really ridiculous. Grand 460. I'm beginning to feel the collecting crunch. Limited space. Looking to limit my spending, brother. You know what? You've hit that wall, man. You've hit the wall.
You can use shelf space for floating shelves. That's where I'm at now. So
exactly.
Don't worry about the bookcases. Floating shelves. That's the way to go.
Exactly. See, Jeff has. I talked to Jeff. Henri 83. I remember when Legends were $17.99. Dang.
I remember when Legends were $7.99.
Those are the Toy Biz days. Those were back in the day, man. That was all the way back. Aaron Hardy for Hasbro Pulse. It's 0 to 75, 667 or something. 75 and over is free shipping. Got to get back in with just enough time to grab one of the last chuckles, brother. Go for it, bro. Best of luck to you. Shinova's still just humble bragging. Brother, send some of that my way, man. Send some of that way. What are you doing? Don't be hogging it all, man. Project 03. Been having tight the wallet. Just browse Black Friday deals for toys, but they're fine from buying anything, dude. If anything, this is the time to buy. But I get it. Times are tough. Like I said, Jeff, like heating your house, man. Like just going out for dinner. I don't go. You know what? Oh, here's a good one. I went to McDonald's today. And no, sorry, no. I went to Burger King yesterday. McDonald's this morning was a different. That was another debacle entirely. I went to. Oh God, I went to Burger King yesterday. Two combos, and one of them was a Whopper. All right, Canadian, $37 for two freaking combos, man. I nearly fell over. It was absolutely. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay,
So you do the thing where you go, this could have been one Marvel Legends
I was.
figure that I have.
I was gonna say, you beat me to it. I was gonna say that, but you beat me to. You literally you raised your hand. I was like, all right, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. And he said, yeah, that could have been one Marvel Legend figure or 2 burgers. Like,
Right.
again,
What's gonna be around longer?
we literally are like I said about. Didn't I say about half an hour ago? You have to decide what are you going to eat today, or are you going to have an action figure? Apparently, they amount to the exact same thing.
Right.
If you're going to eat out, they amount to the amount to the exact same thing. But you know what? Even go to the grocery store is getting absolutely horrid right now. It's just it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. Afton Child. Sorry, I was trying to say that 2 Black Fridays I want to carry. I want to carry. No problem. You know, no one has. Well, I don't know why people apologize. You don't have to apologize. We're all good. We're all good here. It's all good, my friend. It's all good. Pop culture and plastic. Mega J. The new Black Series Star Killer with Stormtroopers convention set ID. $245. 3 figures with blast effects. No, thank you. I found that here at GameStop, and I was like, I ain't.
Oh yeah,
No one ain't picking. And you know what? It was sold out the next day. I was like, you guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. I couldn't believe they were all gone the next day. I was like, Star Wars collectors are a different breed, man. And Hot Wheels collectors are a completely different breed. Don't even get me started with Hot Wheels. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeff, I don't know if you watched my coverage on the Toys R Us grand opening for Mall of America, but the first one in line. Take a wild guess. Who was the first one in wild? Let's take a wild guess.
Hot Wheels collector.
It was a Hot Wheels collector, brother. It was
a
freaking Hot Wheels collector. Look up my video. One of the local news stations did some coverage. She walks up to this guy in my head. You could actually see my reaction. I was like, he's kind of old. He must be an action figure collector. Nope, he was a Hot Wheels. I lost it. I absolutely lost it. I was on the floor. I apologized to the guy because I wasn't laughing at him. I was actually just laughing. I was like, they're a different breed, man. They're a different breed.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
I feel like they're organized and they're ready to do the thing.
Oh no, yeah, they might be that. They might be that. But let me tell you, you do not want to reach in for like in the vicinity of a Hot Wheels aisle because you will have your hand bitten off. I'm telling you straight. I was when the first couple times they let us out, right? Pandemic, go back in stores, get some groceries, whatever. I was heading towards the toy aisle, right? Just because somebody had reported that there was a Triclops in the toy section. So I was like, I'm gonna head over there and try to grab it. I get there, 5 employees in the toy section. I was like, what's going on here? They're restocking or what? And then a few people just hanging around. And I was like, what's going on? And I kid you not. One of the guys goes, yeah, 2 guys almost got, they started throwing hands. And I was like, what? I was like, what where? I think it was around the Hot Wheels section. I was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
No, say no more.
Bro, they were gonna throw hands, man. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, bro. That's just when it gets down to that, you know, we got a problem. We got some major problems here, people. We got some. They're just toys, okay? They're just freaking toys, man. Addy Boy's in the house. What's going on, Addy Boy? How you doing tonight? Stanley's Toy Channel. Good to see you guys. Definitely check out Stanley's Toy Channel. If he's got a channel, stopping by and saying hi to everybody. Guys, check out everybody here who's got a channel. Everybody here is wonderful creators. Figuratively speaking, here's another wonderful channel. There you go. Figuratively speaking is in the house. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? John Guzman. I'm waiting on the battle rant. God damn it.
14 vintage was.
You're not the only one, brother. Jesus Christ. I had 14 vintage. Oh my God. You had a fleet. You had a whole freaking fleet, brother. Did you rent them out on the weekends? Like, you know, did they do the Uber Eats for you? Like, holy crap.
John is like the G.I. Joe cartoons where every Joe would drive a Vamp and have a Sky Striker pilot.
I know. Just crazy. Congratulations, John. I'm waiting for one too. No, I'm waiting for the caboose because I already got the Sky Sled. So, you know, I just need the back. I just need the, you know, I need the rump, man. I need the rump, I need that big bumper in the back. Anyway, we're going to get to that. Duck Collector, enjoying the popcorn. Good to see you, brother. Snake Eyes again. Saw Leo from Super 7 Thundercats, $55 at one of my toy stores. I'm gonna try and go to pick it up. Whoa, wait a second. You really, brother? If you wait, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this up now because I thought he was on sale. What, like, is he still on sale on on Big Bad Toy Store? Hold on for a second, Jeff. Help me out here. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, for those of you who don't know, because I've been talking about it forever now, I just started a podcast. So if you guys are interested, definitely, if you want to listen to this instead of watching it, which I don't know why you would do that, but anyway, if you if you would like to do that, I mean, you get to see me and Jeff. You know what I mean? Like why? But some people like to listen, which is good. Definitely check out my podcast on Spotify. It's also broadcast on RSS, so you can listen to it on any of the major channels, Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all those great channels. So definitely, if you're interested, this episode will be up on podcast right after we finish streaming here. I'm gonna pop that up there. So you guys, if you missed this, definitely check it out on the podcast. You guys will enjoy that. I'm new to podcasting, so please forgive me for my inability to actually make a proper podcast. But we're gonna get better at this. We're gonna get better. Have you ever podcasted, Jeff?
I do. I actually started podcasting before I did YouTube. So
all right. Well, Jeff, what the heck, Jeff? What's your podcast, man? Like, what like, how can people check your podcast out?
So it's on like everything. It's Lyles Movie Files. That's where I started doing all this, just getting together with my boys, talking about movies, pop culture stuff, and their schedules got a little hectic and busy. And I was like, well, there's all these figure stuff I want to talk about. So I just started doing figures and was like, oh, this is a lot of fun. Let me just keep doing this more often. So I still do the movie ones. I do those every Wednesday with my guys, my brother and Chief and some of the other guys who hang out with us on there. And some of the guys on the Figure Files channel come through. Blake, Afton, Snake Eyes, 80s Kid, Jamelin, James Green, they come through and hang out with us on there. We talk movies like the Marvels and all that good stuff. But yeah, I pop them up every week. In addition to the figure ones where I talk whenever there's something I need to break down and excitedly share, like figure news and figure sales.
I gotta keep doing that. Yeah, guys, definitely check out Lyles Movie Files podcast. Is it it's all RSS feed, like pretty much everywhere people can listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, guys. Look up Lyles Movie Files on the internet. You'll definitely find it if you haven't already. I mean, like, why wouldn't you, right? But yeah, let's check out really quickly.
I did look for you. He's $49.99 over at Big Bad Toy Store.
There you go. So that's a whole $5 off, right? That's a whole $5 off. So what was it called? It's Lionel, right? Yeah, Lionel. Just doing a really quick search here. Yeah, $49.99 in stock, right? So definitely. And if you're looking for the red, I think the blue one's on full price. But check it out. If you're okay with a red variant, holy crap, red variant Lionel is $27.50. Come on, you know what? I don't know about you, Jeff, but I take red Lionel any. I mean, it's Mum Rawood. Who cares, man? Like, seriously, right? I can paint that. I can paint him.
There you go.
I can paint him blue. Like, there's not much to paint there. And he's got pinless elbows. That's a thing, right? Like,
I love pinless elbows. And they still have a ton of great Super 7 stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's pinless elbows here because the original one has pins, right? But yeah, for $27, brother, you got just take the red, man. Take the red. That's the one you got to grab the red. Just it's half off right there. That's 50% off. The collector, worst place to sell is someone who has overhead. Okay, well, I mean, like, you're pretty much describing everybody except for like collectors, right? But I mean, it is like, where else are we gonna buy our stuff? I mean, that statement is self-fulfilling, man. I don't know how else to respond to that one. Grand 460. Everyone says how great New York City is, but we got Target, GameStop, and they're almost empty immediately. I only have online stores as hope. At least they should make more Amazon accessible. You know what? I've never lived in New York City, but I have heard it's getting rough down there. I don't know the validity of that. I mean, Jeff, can you speak to that? I don't know anything about New York.
I haven't gone up there searching for figures because until Toys R Us really went downhill and was done. I could find everything, and the Toys R Us in my area were very plentiful. So I felt like within an hour, I could maybe like an hour and a half, I could hit up 7 Toys R Us's. And back in the golden age when we had Toys R Us's and we had a mall, and every mall had a KB Toys or Toy Works. I didn't even really go anywhere else between Toys R Us, KB, and whatever GameStop, Electronics Boutique, um, Baggages. I think that was the name of the place. Babbage's. There were tons of stuff. I didn't in Suncoast and later FYE. I didn't need to travel elsewhere to get figures, and I did regret not going to the Times Square Toys R Us, but it was like, yeah, but I'd have to go to New York for all that. And it was just so crowded, and I was like, I don't need to go take a long road trip when I can find all the figures I need right here. So that's what happened.
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes it's good for just to find something different. But yeah, it makes sense. So you should shop locally anyway. You'll probably find better deals. But yeah, I can't speak to New York at all. But I hope that everything's going on well over there. Ashway 55 deals have been crazy the last few months between Ross, Burlington, DDs have just been scoring crazy stuff at bonkers prices. Again, we've been talking about that all night. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But 2024 is coming around the corner. They got brand new stock coming in. They got to move it. They just have to move it. You just scored 2 Halo figures for only $8.99 at DD's. Oh my god, just crazy, brother. That's crazy. We need more of that up here. Send some of that up here, man. Fish Tropic Canada. Hello. What's going on, bro?
Hello.
Grand 460. By the way, thanks Jeff and Jay. Perfect time for relaxing. Enjoy YouTube live stream. Work can wait another couple hours. Don't make us. I take no responsibility for no procrastination. Okay. The Jeff Lyles Figure Files and Mega J Retro do not take any responsibility for anybody who's stepping out on work. We are not going to be held responsible for that. I'm just kidding, brother. Good on you, man. Thank you for being here. It's always good to see you. We're scapegoats, Chad.
Hey, on Sunday, you can still get away with not working. Relax and take it easy.
Oh my God, $30, brother. It's just getting worse and worse and worse, brother. For Lino, yes, for Lino, go get that Lino. You can paint him blue, okay? Don't worry about it. Just go get him now. Rezoner. Figure or food?
You have to figure longer.
We got some thinking to do here, Jeff. We got some decisions. We got some decisions to make.
You can make it pretty long for a long time with peanut butter and jelly.
Do I really need that cat slayer?
Right. Can I ever get a line out for that price?
Do I really need that cat slayer? Wait a second. I eat my plastic. Well, brother, you were eating well this week. You were eating well this weekend, bro. Holy crap! You were eating well this week. This weekend was a buffet, of gluttony, man. It was a gluttony. Chinovo, sorry, my live chat was acting up. Wasn't aware my chat went through. Keep doing you, Mega J. Love you all. Oh, thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. And of course, definitely, if you haven't already, check out Jeff. Which I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure you are, but check out Jeff. 100%. EC Collecting. What's up, brother? How you doing tonight? Always good to see you. Anybody else who I haven't seen? Oh, here we go. The man collects. We are all collectors. What up, guys? True about the Hot Wheels guys. There's a bunch in my area that will take you down to get to the aisle first.
I believe it,
bro. I've been bowled over by a couple of. I've been bowled over by people before, man. Like it's dangerous out there. It's dangerous. Don't go alone. Take this with you. This wooden freaking sword, man. You just crazy. Pop culture and plastic. Our weekly family grocery shopping is $350. Oh my God, that's about 8 bags too. My God, mortgage is paid off. No, thank God my mortgage paid off. Only have one kid. School's fees per year were upwards of $1,500. My goodness. You know what? To all the Australians out there, our hats are tipped off to you, my friend. That's crazy. Like $350 for groceries. My heart goes out to you, brother. That's nuts. And yes, congratulations on your mortgage because God dang.
Right.
just screw, like, just get out of the hobby. Just get out. You don't need. My God, you don't need the plastic. You don't need the Helix. Oh my God, do you, brother? Do you, like, seriously? I ain't gonna complain about groceries no more. Holy shit! Like, that just hurts me thinking about it. Oh my God, that's just crazy. Yeah, that's just nuts. 80s kid from the 90s. I'm waiting to get a clutch with the vamp. I think we all are. Actually, I'm gonna cancel my clutch because I'm gonna reorder it so I can actually get the free shipping up here in Canada. Because that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna wait longer because now I'm like all the way back. I don't care. I'll say I'd rather save on the shipping. Fish shopping. I've been practicing eating Taco Bell and using the shell. Uh, that washroom keeps calling your name, brother. I don't know, like, oh my gosh. But best of luck to you, man. Like, I love Taco Bell the best of days, but man, do I regret it the next day. Blind robot. Mirror is.
I think talking about Lionel.
Oh, okay, Mirror Lano. That's right. Correct. Duck Collector. Holy crap. Okay. The chat keeps exploding, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna take a few more questions, and we're gonna start moving on. The really old guys are up for the Hot Wheels. You know what? That's a stereotype. I see a lot of younger guys getting into it. You know what I mean? But 70 or older, like, yes. You watch that report. You basically were there, but there are a lot of younger guys getting into it too. I mean, Hot Wheels is just like, I'm very adamant in saying this. If Mattel was to get rid of every single other toy line that they ever produce and stick with Hot Wheels and Barbie, they will be absolutely freaking fine.
It'd be just fine.
100%. 100% to be fine. Especially now with Barbie. Barbie's just like stratospheric, right now at this point. Just absolutely ridiculous. All right. Let's see here. I'm just gonna keep moving on. Lefty two Lions. That's right. We are back at it. The dynamic duo. You got the Mirror line. Oh, congratulations, brother. That's what we're talking about. No Walmarts in New York City. Is that true? Is that actually
New
true?
York City not having Walmarts.
Are there no Walmarts in New York City? I don't know about
You
that.
probably have to take a long drive to get to Walmart.
That's crazy.
In New York City.
That's just crazy. That's just nuts. Duob is in the house. Saludo, my friend, mi amigo. Good, always good to see you. Yes, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Blind Robot. What is DD? Yeah, what is DD? Is that dollar discount? I can't remember.
Someone answered it for us. It's a closeout store like Ross or Burlington.
Yeah, what is DD, Jeff? Do you remember what it is? Is it?
I think it's actually the name is DD's.
Oh, is it DD's? Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's a self-fulfilling question right there.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize DD's sold figures.
Yeah,
just not that far from me.
Ashman says the DD's is a closeout store like Ross or Burlington, so it actually is called DD's.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, that must get a lot of different clientele making big mistakes.
Wait, well,
I'm looking for a DD. You're in the wrong place, but anyway. Jeff is an amazing guy. You should definitely subscribe to Jeff's channel. Duab is in Mexico, so always good to see you, mi amigo. Always good to see you. Harry O. Mini Great Dale's Too Little Cash. That is always the catch-22, my friend. You know what, Steve Vendetta, that was actually proposed many times. Disposal, like figures. That's actually been on some idea, but who would collect that then? You'd literally be able to. Oh man, just you're bringing up so many questions, man. So many existential problems you're bringing up. Jao Surugo, 2 a.m. here, watching this great show, working on some design freelance to pay for Mondo Panther. Dude, you're awesome. You are awesome. Keep up the work, Jay and Geek Proud. Thank you so much, Jao. You are awesome, dude. Thank you so much for sticking. Where are you, my friend? Are you in the other somewhere in the other side of the world? I'm curious where you are. Batman 1. Took advantage of the Super 7 Silverhawks discount on Entertainment Earth, Steelheart, Quicksilver, and Armor Monstar. Absolutely, brother. Great stuff. Big Rib is in the house. Good to see you, brother. Let's see anybody else I haven't said hi to. Grand's confirming there are no Walmarts in New York City, and Fish Tropic has brought up a pretty good point. Boxing Day for toys, yes, in Canada we got, and I think in the UK we have something called Boxing Day. So that is another wonderful day to actually get some discounts on toys. Lefty Two Lines BK. Yep, no Walmarts in New York City. The closest one is Valley Stream, Long Island, just across the line from Queens. Wow, that is a long distance. Holy crap! You got to go around the horn just to get there. Absolutely crazy. Yo, Joe C's in the house. When I got extra cash, there's no deals. When I got deals, there's no.
That is the
It
collector
is
quandary.
so true. It is so true. Yo, Joe C has cracked the code, man. He has cracked the code. Oh my God, Eric Delquist, Pixel Dan went to a guy that's making He-Man figures like real height on a 3D print. Yeah, I have to watch that episode. That's nuts. Where do you put that? Like, where? Why would you do that? I have enough trouble putting action figures on my shelf. Why would I make real life size He-Man action figures? That's absolutely crazy. He must be working for a display company or something. I cannot see anybody actually doing that. 80s Kids Tonight. Ooh, where is our Masterverse Panther? That is a good question. That is a very good question. Now, he did die. I think that's the problem, right? Oh, for anybody, spoilers. He didn't make it, my friends. He didn't make it. Snake Eyes.
We've seen some other figures who were not surviving.
I know. Just so sad.
Outrage.
Exactly. Snake Eyes. Two things I did pick up was John Wick 4 and Spider-Man Miles Morales PS4. Excellent. Great choices, my friend. Those are, the toy game is just absolutely nuts. All right, last couple questions, then we're going to move on. Let's see here. Blind Robot. I got mine last week. The only issue, Panther, or the ball joint on the hind paw was stuck. Still beautiful. Heat it up with some water, like some hot water, or a little bit of heat. It should come loose. But best of luck to you, my friend. And then if it's a problem, definitely call Mondo. Great customer service at Mondo. Seriously. Steve Vendetta. What happens to the Hot Wheels collectors when they cross paths on Boxing Day? You don't want to know, bro. You do not want to know. There's a bloodbath coming, and it's not pretty. Randall Gazeeg, lots of deals, but none of what I would call really collectible. Did get Ripper and Hank in today. Have a good show.
General.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Grandel. Thank you. Steak Juice. I got the notification for this. For what? I'm thinking you're saying Mondo. I'm hoping. Wise Gorilla. Good. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. We always try to have a good time. Whenever Jeff's here, we always have a good time. That's always the case. All right. Last comment. Then we're gonna have to move on. 80s kids from the 90s. Mattel must be fake fans for forgetting about Panther. Just kidding. You know what? Maybe not. It really is one of those things. You can't predict what's going to happen. You just can't. Jeff, what did you make out with? Did you make out like a thief in the night, Jeff? What were on your? What was your top pick? What was your top pick? Because I think that you picked up quite a bit. What was your top pick for this holiday season? What did you make out with?
My top pick is probably that West Coast Avenger set because I really wanted that Hank Pym in the red jumpsuit. And after seeing those clearance prices for the other box set, I said, no, we're not going to pay $120, even though I really wanted it. So getting that for $87 was a really good deal. I also took advantage of all kinds of sales. Like I said, the Clea for $12. Anytime you get those new figures, that's really a deal. I used that Amazon buy two get one free sale, so I got Marvel Legends Blade. I got who else did I get? I got the Padawan Clone Wars Black Series Ahsoka, so that was really exciting to get her. And I got the Ultimate Captain America, so I can finally complete my Puff Adder Build-A-Figure. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I'll avoid the easy joke there. And then I also grabbed, here we go. I got the Brock Lesnar and Batista. Target had a buy one, get one free, or not free, 50% off sale on WWE and Mattel and Marvel figures. So I got them. I toyed around with getting that X-Men 97 Gambit and Bishop, but I just didn't. And then I also got these guys, General Hawk and Ripper. They were two in the back, and yeah, so I got them. I was really happy about that because, after I get Buzzer, I think I'm gonna put a pause on my regular price shipping and paying for stuff until after Christmas and see what happens with clearance sales because Target's gonna do them. I'm really got my eye on Masterverse, Ram Man, Whiplash, or Clawful because I figure those are gonna be hitting clearance anytime soon. I'm probably gonna finish up my order for that Monstar and Steelheart from the Quicksilvers line or from the Silverhawks line. And there's so many other things. It's like, shoot, I don't want to not get this too. So it's kind of weird because like I'm trying to remember who said it, but it's like there's so many great deals. I actually set aside money for it, but it's still like there's still so much coming. And I've got my final payment for Hot Toys Avengers Endgame Thor coming. So it's like there's only so much I can get right now, but there's a lot of great deals and I'm pretty happy with what I got. So, and of course, anything I don't get will get added to the Christmas wish list. Hey, you can give me this for Christmas. So we'll see what happens. How'd you manage?
So I went hunting on Thanksgiving night, which is not Thanksgiving here, but anyway, we'll get to that later. I went hunting on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be posting that video probably tomorrow, so everybody can see just how crazy it was, which it wasn't. And then I was at Toys R Us, and then I went Black Friday hunting, which again wasn't that crazy, but a lot of great sales that a lot of people did see. Didn't buy anything though. However, during the week on Entertainment Earth, I took a lot of advantages and picked up a whole bunch of crap, which is going to just clog my. But it is what it is. And yeah, let's see what Jay decided to waste his money on. Supposedly, anyway. Actually, no, I got to put these on a different screen. I didn't think about this. Give me a second, guys. So yeah, these ones. Let's have a look. All right, so let's stop this. So I'm gonna remove that for a second. I'm going to present a new screen. Stop screen. Ah, damn it! This is always that awkward moment where I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Professionals here, guys. We're all professionals here.
Wow.
All right, that's right. So yeah, I went kind of crazy. I went kind of crazy here. All right, so that was my latest order. So my first order. They had some crazy deals here. Okay, so check this one out. So I picked up a bunch of Avatar figures I've been meaning to get. $3, Jeff. Can you believe that? $3 for and this is a 6-inch Avatar figure.
Yeah, what's that, McFarlane? So $3 for that. Those outlet deals were crazy. I was like, oh no, stop. There's only so many of these you can look at.
That was crazy. Yeah, all these outlet deals. I picked up this 2-pack. Oh shoot! Hey, no! Don't track. Stop it. See, I'm totally professional here. Where is it? Here.
Yeah.
I picked up this one. $225.
$225.
Can you freaking believe that? $225. I was literally. It was a kid. It was like a kid in the candy store here. Picked up this one as well. $3, and it's still in stock. Anybody wants to pick it now? $3. $3 for that freaking Aang. Then I went and just said, okay, fine, I'll pick a Baroness. Check it out, $32.80 for the Ultimates Baroness. Like, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Still in stock. Head over there right now. Pick one up. I picked up a Destro. Right, same thing, $32.80. This is a great Destro, by the way. If you guys haven't already,
you can't have Baroness and not have Destro.
No, they're a power couple, boy. They're a power couple, man. They're a power couple.
I love that head sculpt with the lava.
Oh yeah,
Sender. He's got the buffer, right? That's joystick.
Yeah. It's right there.
Oh no, that's the controller when they're in the pit.
Yeah. Which joystick are you talking about then? Which one are you talking about?
Oh, so like to your right, the purple missile.
Oh yeah.
All right, so then right next to that, it looks like that's the buffer that he uses to get
the buffer.
That's the controller underneath that is when Duke is fighting in the gladiator pit against Conan, not Conan, and then Snake Eyes.
Yeah,
so I love how they throw in all these random accessories.
I love it. Yeah, and that's the one great thing about Super 7 for sure. Then I picked up a Komodo. Come on, I picked up a Komodo dragon. from Avatar for $11.
Wow.
Come on, this thing's huge. If you guys haven't seen it, this thing is absolutely massive. But now they have to release the Rhino Riders, man. If they don't release the Rhino Riders, I'm gonna be so upset. And then I picked up the 6-inch Ahsoka, $4, and that was just my first order. You know what I mean? Like, how can you not pick up these things?
So what was the total on this order? I felt like maybe you cracked 20. No, I guess you did crack 20.
No, yeah, it was
the Baroness and Destro.
Yeah. It was 112 because the Baroness and Destro were $34, right?
Where the players dwell. Nice.
Yeah. So that was great. And then just before Black Friday, I went and picked up these ones because it was the what was it called? Buy one get one.
Nice.
Buy one get one 50% off, right? So I went with that, and this was already this one didn't qualify. This was already a deal at $13.04. That was just absolutely crazy, and Migs no, actually these were all the this still isn't the same thing, but anyway, yeah, look at all these outlet deals still in stock if you guys want to pick these up. 13.04 for Princess Leia. Migs Mayfield $7.80 in disguise. I did not have the heart to pick this guy up originally. It was just so weird. The Princess Bride, which I've been waiting for forever, $3.75.
Sold out.
I had to, yeah, I know, of course. Of course, I had to go for Buttercup. I had the red one. So I said, screw it. I want the blue one. And then this one, I would never have picked this guy up normally because again, I already have the the regular color. But sorry, I wanted the green color,
okay.
Right? Because that's the one that looks like the toy when I was a kid. But this one at half off, I was like, sure, why not? I'll grab it, right? That's fine. I can grab these guys. And then for the actual Black Friday sale, I had to pick up Evelyn because I didn't think I was going to get her any other way. I'm just going to bring them all up so it's faster. So yeah, I went for Masterverse Evelyn. Have to have her, obviously. Meg Foster, right? Need her. Saw a great review of her from the Man-Child Reviews. Guys, definitely check him out. Picked up this. I wasn't going to pick him up because I already have 2 Chewies as it is. But at $8, why wouldn't you pick up another Chewie for $8? I mean, that's just crazy. So and apparently, quote unquote, he's from The Force Awakens. Who cares? It's Chewbacca. Right, so I picked him up $8, and again,
I picked him as a Force Awakens Chewie.
Yeah,
I mean the box art even looks like New Hope Chewie.
Yeah, well, they don't. Apparently, Wookiees don't age. I mean, he doesn't exactly look any older than he did before. They should at least give him some gray hairs. So he's still in stock if anybody's interested. $8. Same thing with Masterverse Evelyn. Don't sleep on this one. Once it goes, people are always kicking themselves for not picking up the movie line. You love it. Don't even lie. You guys love it. Power Rangers Ultimates Dragon Zord 7-inch figure. Definitely got to pick this one up. There's just something about so non-transforming things that's supposed to transform. I get it, but there's something about the Dragon Zord that I really love. So I just wanted to get him as an actual figure. So buy one get one 50% off. It was a no-brainer. So I picked up that one, and I got him for the 50% off for the King Sphinx. So that's the one that I picked up there. And then I picked up Rita Repulsa just because I think she's a really good-looking Rita, right? She's got, yeah. And just like we said, they come with a host of different accessories you won't get anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like the Green Ranger candle, right? The crystals that took away the Power Ranger strength. Her other swappable head. Things that just the actual spy scope that she used to spy on the Power Rangers. These are things that are not going to come in the Hasbro line. They're just not gonna. It's not gonna happen, right? So definitely had to pick her up
for various reasons.
Yeah, great figure. And of course, I wasn't gonna pick this guy up. I did not like this guy originally, but then good friend of the channel, Emerald Knight Photo, did a whole photo shoot with this guy, and I was like, dang, all right, that changed my mind. You know what I mean? When you put him in the right light, you put him in the right conditions, he looks amazing, right? So definitely had to go and pick him up. He's got the Energon boobs, man. He's got the Energon boobs. If you know what that means, guys, then you guys are awesome. But yeah, he even gets drunk on Energon. that was a. Do you remember that episode, Jeff? Because that was hilarious. When
Oh
they're all
yeah.
absolutely plastered on Energon.
You got Crimsy too?
Everybody.
No, Crimsy.
Yeah, Crimzik right there. Crimzik.
Nice.
Yes, Crimzik right there. Absolutely. Yeah. And I love the like. Even as a kid, I was like, "What the hell is going on? Why are they all acting stupid?"
It's sauced.
Oh man, it was just so much fun. So yeah, have to get these. I got them for the accessories, man. I'm not gonna lie. I got them for the because they'll go really well with my masterpiece.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The truth comes out, Jeff. The truth. Comes the truth of the reason why I bought these things. The real truth came out is that's actually why I bought them.
They're really great accessories, though.
Oh yeah, which is the real reason why you buy these things. Yeah, you know what? It's been great. Like if you keep your eye out on Entertainment Earth, they actually have those outlet sales all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually might get lucky, even outside of a Black Friday. You actually might get really some really great deals. But Jeffrey, did you so that was the stuff you picked up in store? Did you pick up anything online?
Oh yeah, I got some Amazon stuff, and
See what I'm saying?
I am gonna get the Silverhawk figures, the Monstar, the Steelheart, and what's in my cart right now. And then this Cyber Monday sale is still going, so I'm like,
there's the key, right? There's the key. So you know,
Lamp Champ, and I'm looking at him real close. And let me see here. Once upon a time we had the battle droid, not the battle droid, the Death Trooper. Yeah, Dark Trooper. It's 1160 right now.
Yeah, Army build that. Army build that shit. Seriously.
You know, it's sad because I have 5 already, and I'm like, yeah, but Luke really smashed up 10. So who am I to say no to getting 10? This is why I could not get the Hot Toys versions of those.
Oh my god, just absolutely crazy. But you know, again, you can always have more, right? Like these army people love army builders. That's what I don't understand. And this is the thing about I really do feel that what's it called? Karma hit Hasbro with those Viper 3-packs. They did not give us any real discount on them. You know what I mean? They pretty much charge full price for 3 figures, right? And look what happened. Nobody bought them. And now they're everywhere. Like if you have a Ross in your neck of the woods, TJ Maxx, or possibly even all these later down the road, they're basically just like people are picking them up for like what is it, $12, $15 a set. I haven't, of course, I don't find any of these things. But you know,
I haven't either. It makes you feel bad.
So, guys, you know, congratulations to everybody who's finding them because your army building has gone up. Like you know, you've hit that next level, man. Like seriously, it's absolutely crazy. Grand 460. If government cared, they would suspend taxes on toys and Christmas to spur on sales to help businesses and families. Never seen that happy though. Honestly, dude, for me, the government suspending anything, I would screw toys, man. They should actually suspend taxes on food, or they should suspend anything on food and heating. That actually is more important to me than anything else. I love toys, but as I always say, they're just a luxury. You know what I mean? I know what you're saying. I know what you're trying to say. But to be honest with you, I'll take food and freaking gas any day of the week over toys. What you're saying is that's your 12-year-old self saying that, and I love that. I love the fact your 12-year-old self is talking like that. But trust me, I think gas, like taking taxes off of gas or whatever, stuff like that would actually be more important to me than anything else to be at this stage in life anyway. Oh my God, just crazy. But no, you know, a part of me thinks the way you do. Trust me. A very small part at this point though, because we're getting these nice sales, man. These nice sales are actually pretty good. Steak juice. The notification for the lives. Oh, okay. Sorry, brother. Glad you're here though. You know that makes me feel so good. Lefty to Lion BK. Why is Super 7 Ultimate's Tigress so hard to find, brother? There are just some figures who are like, he's a fan favorite, man. He is a fan favorite. That's why he's so hard to find, man. Even though he threw up on his I'm just kidding. He's there's something that paint that they put on his when you get him, you'll understand what I'm saying. It's not pretty.
Hopefully
It's
you'll get him.
it's not pretty. He had a bad day. He had a binge that late last night. It was crazy. Duab, Los Luchador was the best toy for a Mexican boy. Of course they were. Of course they were. Hair versus mask, 100%. You gotta go for those ones. Definitive toys. Does anybody know what's going on with the Motu Origins cartoon Man at Arms availability? At one point, it was only available on Amazon, so I would check back on Amazon. But he will eventually hit Target, I'm pretty sure. So keep your eye out. Keep your eye out on Target, and of course, definitely head over to Toy Habits. They are always on the ball for that stuff. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you, and tell them that Jeff sent you too.
That's what habits crew.
Absolutely. Them classified figures like Dynamite, they do. Definitely go get them while you can at the prices that they're at now. Santos from the 80s, yes. That's definitely one of some of these. Your very prized possession, my friend. Hyun is in the house. G.I. Joe. Good to see you, Hyun. Always good to see you, brother. Let's see here. 2024 is the year of this toy saver. I think you mean 2023 because 2024 is going to be expansive. I think that's actually what's happening right now. Steve Vendetta. Jeffrey, have you ever worn the costume of a certain giraffe mascot?
No, I've never worn a costume of Checkers. No, I for Halloween one year I got a toy giraffe, and Jeffrey and Jeffrey. But yeah, that's my store, man. I love going there. I was upset when they closed it down. They didn't consult me, and yeah, so that's my final statement. My legal team advised me not to say anything more until the final settlement is reached and wrapped up. So more on that soon.
The legal proceeding is continuing.
Oh, yeah, the legal department. It's very hush hush.
Jay's collection. Yes, don't laugh at me too hard, Duab. Don't laugh at me too hard. I love collecting just like everybody else. But yes, the content. Of course, buying those avatars. But I had to wait. I waited for the right price because honestly, they were just a little too much for me at the time. There were certain characters I had to buy though at full price. So. Rado Gazig, I keep checking Amazon for Man at Arms Filmation Origins. Every time I see it's available to buy and click on it, it shows that it's not available. That really does suck, my friend. Unfortunately, just like all the other distributors, like Mattel's been really bad at Master of the Universe distribution. Regardless, they just I don't know. After 3 years, you think they finally get it right, but they just don't know how to understand the market. I mean, like some states get nothing, literally, absolutely zero goose eggs. It's crazy. Wise Gorilla. Your figure of the year so far. Oh God, you are asking. Jesus,
it's too hard. It's like give your top 10 favorites. That's too hard too.
Yeah, just putting don't do that. Like we're gonna try. Well, like Jeff and I are gonna have to convene and bring in the tribunal to freaking really figure that one out, man. We're gonna have to. Oh my God, you know what? What's yours? Jeez. I don't have an answer for you right now, but I will in a couple of weeks. We'll say it that way. Jeff, any front runners that you can think of? I'm gonna go. No, Jeff, you go first because that was hurting my brain right now.
Mayfix, Cyborg, Superman on that end. I'm trying to go with brands. The Luke Skywalker, the Mandalorian one was great. I think that came out this year. For G.I. Joe, it's going to be like a tie between Snow Job, the Snow Serpent, and Eagle because they're just ridiculous. And I'm trying to figure out which one's going to survive that fight. But I feel like I could have done a top 10 on Joe's alone. For WWE, probably. See, there's just too many. It's hard. And then I'm trying to remember what came out this year, what I got that came out last year, the differences on that end. There's just been a ton of good figures. So I can't answer on that one. But I think those are the ones that come immediately to mind. So let's go with those.
Yeah, great choices all around. If I had to pick an absolute number one for me, I think it would actually have to be it literally would have to be Battle Cat from Mondo. This thing is just absolutely bonkers. Like, and you know what? I'm not just saying that because it's one of the I lost like I literally did not eat that month, but I'm being absolutely freaking serious. This thing is an actual cat. It is the size of a real cat. Okay, so and the articulation, the quality, everything about it. It just I can't stop looking at it. I mean, it's right beside me. I'm literally looking over at it. It really is like the figure of the year for me. But there were a lot of great figures this year. I mean, just so many. It's hard to choose. Um, People are but if we talk about announced figures versus actual figures, you know what I mean. We get into a huge debate about all of that. Um, but yeah, I could go on about all the multiple lines that we collect. Um, I have to say the Trouble Bubble was a dream that I didn't think was gonna come out. You know what I mean? I thought after Serpentor we had a chance, and then it came out, and it was like, wow. So glad that they kept the availability up for that one. That was a really great move on Hasbro part. Um, didn't really see anything with Star Wars that really caught my attention enough to say that there was anything. It's been a lot of reuse this year. I don't know. I don't know if you agree, Jeff. Like Star Wars has been a lot of reuse. I haven't seen anything really that kind of wowed me on the Star Wars front. If I had to say
see.
what's that?
I think with next year we're going to see a lot.
Yeah, I
I'm
think that
excited about next year's.
I think that the Ghost is gonna just like blow people's socks off. I think that's probably, but that's just a foregone conclusion on that one, right?
Did you order it?
No, I had to choose between. I had to. It was like choosing between my children. I had to choose between the Cat Slayer and the Ghost. The Cat Slayer is going to win.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love Rebel. I love Rebels. I love the series. It's iconic. But at the end of the day, no one's going to take away my Cat Slayer, man. That thing's never going to come back. It's that thing is a one and done. That thing is a one and done. Like that's over. I mean, how many Millennium Falcons? Like, eventually something's going to happen. They're going to re-release it as some other incarnation. Trust me on that. But yeah,
Black Series.
Yeah, just crazy. For GI Joe, like I said, some of these, Trouble Bubble basically for me. But I'm really looking forward to the Vamp. I'm really looking forward to so many different figures on multiple lines. But if I was to say, what was Super 7's biggest hit this year, not many. I mean, like, a lot of people are kind of upset, and a lot of people have questions about Super 7 at this stage. But I do have to say that I'm looking forward to the Cat Slayer. Like that to me is going to be the biggest thing on my radar at this. Well, actually, you know what? No, I was going to say something else, but that's probably not a good idea. I think that I think Too Bad and actually all of the deluxe figures for the Masterverse.
Too Bad came out this year.
Yeah,
he's gonna be mine for the Masterverse because he was so much fun.
Yeah,
I totally blanked on a Marvel Legend figure, which is wild.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I will say. No, I'm actually on the same boat with you there. Again, lots of reuse. I think that's the biggest problem. Like, a lot of times you just have to for anything. I think they're really leaning on nostalgia again. I mean, like throwing out Aunt May was a good idea. I think that's actually a really good choice because you need more civilian characters, right? And key characters,
ones too.
Right? Exactly, key characters, right? So again, it's been a wild year for action figures. But yeah, it hasn't stopped. I mean, like, there are way more things going on right now. But I think for anything that I'm really excited about right now, I'm gonna say that the Ramen Racer is actually catching my attention. I'm not gonna lie about that. I think the Ramen Racer is gonna be fulfilling a lot of people's secret ambitions. I think that's actually what's gonna happen. It might actually arrive in December. We might see it. So. Again, we're in for a wild ride this year. It's absolutely crazy. And then we have Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. We got so many different figure lines. So it's almost like you're asking me to choose between my children, man. It's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Jason Hibbard. It's literally like heaven and earth. I tripled my collection in 1 week. Jesus.
I understand. There were so many deals.
I'm right there with you, man. Like, you saw how many action figures I literally picked up in the last 2 weeks. It was ridiculous. But you know what? How can you not? $3 a freaking figure? Where does that even exist?
It's rude not to buy him at that point.
Oh my god. Yes, Dragon Zord. Honestly, I'm very excited. Yeah, JDF, very shocking. Very, very shocking. I mean, he wasn't sick. You know what I mean? Very, very surprising. A lot of people talk about foul play, But sometimes it's just better to leave things alone. I don't know. Steve Vendetta. Yuno Ono should play Rita Repulso. She's got the voice of Jesus. Yoko Ono. Oh my gosh. We could have a whole episode about that. Duob, who is JDF? Jason David Frank, the original Green Ranger, my friend, and one of the longest standing Rangers in the entire line, actually. Snake Mountain is $63 on Entertainment Earth right now. Go, everybody! If you haven't picked up your Snake Mountain yet, go, 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 go! That is crazy. That's a good price. I paid full price for that one, as always, because I needed to have that. Dave Sinelli, going to have to find and rerun part 1. That was yesterday. That was last night. This is part 2. We're talking about Cyber Monday and the possibilities. Actually, we haven't even gotten to that part yet. John Guzman, any Motu deals on EE? Tons of Motu deals. Head over there right now, brother. Head over there right now. We just talked about Snake Mountain. Snake Mountain is a great option. Rhea Black's in the house. What's going on, Rhea? How you doing tonight? Let's see here. Anybody else? Padre Cochinero. We are blessed in Nebraska to have no taxes on food. That's awesome, dude. Holy crap, that's excellent. Again, good on you. Is that a priest's robe? I'm just kidding. It looks like he's wearing a cleric's suit there. I don't know. I'm just being observant there. Anybody else? All right, Snake Eyes. Question: are you guys in third-party Transformers? Because there's these two giant metroplexes. One is called W Resource, and the other one is called second one is called Siang. Jeff, are you into Transformers at all, like big time? Or
I'm into Transformers, definitely G1 stuff. When I was getting the Masterpiece figures, I was like, all right, you guys are going real slow. So I was finding third-party figures like Brawn to supplement them. I haven't gotten a Masterpiece in a very long time, so my collection is kind of wonky. I don't have the Masterpiece Starscream or Skywarp, but I do have Thundercracker, and there's some more of those original G1 characters that I'm missing who have since come out that I need to finish so I can flesh out my collection. But I really got into the Transformers from Hasbro, the ones they've been releasing since Kingdom, War for Cybertron, Legacy, etc. Of course, when you're collecting these figures, it's like, which way are they going to distribute them? Are you going to put out Cosmos at Walmart for basically $200? Or are you going to put it somewhere where everybody can get it? So it's tricky collecting these figures, and because there's so few of them with all the different versions of Transformers, I may get like 6 or 7 over the course of the year compared to 6 or 7 Marvel Legends figures as a wave in some cases. So slow going, but I definitely am not getting any more third-party versions anymore.
Yeah, the Snake Eyes is actually referring to the I think it's 4 foot tall Metroplex that's that they're about to drop. That thing is absolutely huge, and I think he's also talking about the Legend scale Metroplex, which is actually bigger than the original Metroplex, which is actually crazy. So that's neat. I'm not collecting either of those. I think that I don't need a 4 foot tall freaking Transformer in my house. I already have
a 3 foot tall He-Man to go in there. Looks like Jay froze up for a second. So let's see here. How long before he comes back on? All right, well, I'll just free ball until he gets back on. Hopefully,
Sorry.
It won't be too long. There you go.
Yeah, I pulled up my cable by accident.
You got really excited talking about that 3 foot.
It was too much for me to handle. It was just too much. It was crazy. I apologize to everybody. All right, let's. I think we'll. Okay, I'm gonna take out a few more questions and we're gonna move on, guys. So, Jamelin, Black Widow and Drax, excellent figures. But which Drax? Is it
backward? Right, is the Galaxy version with Moondragon. Great figure.
There you go. Let's see here. Last couple, we're gonna move on in a second here. Jose Motu, saludo de Mexico. Good to see you, Jose. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Afton Child. Oh, and you broke him, Jeff. In half, my friend. In half. Jason Mining, He-Man comments sent him for a loop. Oh yeah, totally. I totally lost all composure. It's just like everywhere. All right, Jeff. Predictions for tomorrow. What are your thoughts? I mean, we have so many different companies. We got Amazon, advertising Cyber Monday. We got Walmart advertising Cyber Monday deals. We got Target. Everybody's just going absolutely ham on this. Hasbro, of course, continues their season savings sales event. Mattel is now advertising on their front page that if you buy one, you get the second one free, which I didn't even know about. God damn it! But,
that sales. Woo! That one
crazy.
hurt.
And then, of course, we still have Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store. Again, just things are just going absolutely nuts. NECA's even getting into the game, which is absolutely nuts. What are your predictions, Jeff? Who's going to come out on top on this crazy Cyber Monday situation?
Definitely not our wallets. That much I know for sure. They're going to be tapping out, begging for mercy. Roberto Duran style. No mas, no mas. Well, I think unless Hasbro adds some more stuff to their Cyber Monday, we're not going to see. It looks like Entertainment Earth sale ends tonight at 11:59 Pacific time. So I guess it's
but then they're gonna post very early this morning that their Cyber Monday sale is going to happen, right? Like that's how.
Don't sleep. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Same thing with the Big Bad. They're on the same train, so I guess we're going to see. There's a Legion sale. Oh my God! Don't tell anybody.
Until you order.
I didn't even realize that. Oh my God! There's a Legion sale. It's 20% off everything. You've got to be kidding me, guys! Avert your eyes.
Hide your wallets.
Everybody here, avert your eyes. There's a Legion sale on Big Bad Toy Store. Oh my God! Look at this. Kragner is up for 20% off. Holy shit! Oh, this is crazy. All the Goliaths, they're all the giants are up for sale. Holy crap! Look at this guy, 169 to 135. I mean, it's a small, that's taxes right there for the most part. So god damn, that's huge. Jesus. Guys, avert your eyes. This is not for you. These are not for your eyes. These are not for anybody to. You're not supposed to look at that. That's not for you. My God. Oh my God, that's absolutely crazy. Yeah, our wallets are definitely going to be all the worse for wear on this one, and I think that I think a lot of people are even considering getting more credit cards. Stop it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Bad idea.
Do it to yourself.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't ignore the Amazon credit cards and Walmart credit cards. Ignore that. Ignore it all. I think there are some. What's it called? They have some previews for tonight. Maybe we can take a look at some stuff here. Action figure previews. Let's see what's inside here, Jeff. What do you think? All right.
A lot of stuff that I've already gotten, or stuff, and I'm like, why can't oh gosh, like this.
I want the Gujitsu stretch and strike. That's what I want, Jeff. I want the Gujitsu stretch and strike. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got a Star Wars ARC Trooper down to
$350 off. Wow.
Yeah, so good. Especially when you can pick up the same one on Entertainment Earth for $12.
Right. Gosh. You're so frustrated.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. $129.99. Again, Entertainment Earth, $100. So
yeah, even on sale, it's still expensive.
Oh geez. You know what, Jeff? Let me ask you, how are you on the conspiracy theory that all these companies hike up the price a week before just to lower them a week later? Like, what is your conspiracy theory on that?
So, as an action figure collector, I went to IKEA last week, just on the off chance of finding something that I could use to display my said collection.
Yep.
And I noticed they had the details they had the splash out of $129, and then it's like, well, they're $99, and I'm like, but that's the price they normally are now, because they used to be $70, and now they're $99. So you're not really saving us anything. It's just a sale, but it's not really a sale. And same deal with their Billy bookcases. They took them down from $99 to $69, and it's like, but your website still has them for $69. So I need y'all to keep up with, stay consistent with your messaging. But Walmart just constantly disappoints me. It's like charging $27 for the Star Wars Black Series figures, and I'm always going, why am I paying more here? Because they're my least favorite of all the retail stores to find figures in the first place, and yeah, they cancel orders too fast on me.
Yep.
It's just, what are we getting here?
Yeah. No. I totally agree. Well, Walmart has always been a bit of a disappointment in many regards. Okay, this is probably the best deal they have right now. Star Wars Vintage Collection Death Star Droid went from $12.99 to $4.97. That's actually a pretty good deal.
I do
If anybody,
appreciate they say it's for boys and girls.
exactly. Oh wow, I love this. Ghostbusters Jenner Classics. What the hell is a Jenner Classic?
The Kardashian sisters.
We got a Jenner Classic here, guys. The Fearsome Plush for boys and girls, $4.97.
Exactly. Because good hygiene is for everyone. But the tongue on the toilet, that's weird on multiple levels.
It is. That's like 2 year. That's 2 years removed already. 4 years removed already. And actually, they had this, the Sparkless Seeker. Like he's been out again 3 years ago. Like it's weird seeing some of these things that are actually here on the
I just
actual.
want them to go through just a modicum of effort. Say, take $1 off so I can see it in green font.
And this was very weird. This one doesn't have a savings, but it is $4.97 for the Jedi Vintage Collection Obi-Wan, the Wandering Jedi. So that's not bad. Mm-hmm. Is this the classic carded version? Because I think that would be. Yeah, it is. She's got the stand.
That's fine.
Yeah, she's got the stand. Good deal right there. 1604. That's actually a really good deal. So yeah, there's something.
Single jointed elbows Baroness for 16.
Oh, Destro's also on sale. Look at that, $14.
It's a good deal for Destro.
That's not bad. That's actually really good. Lady J also on sale.
Even better price.
That is a really good price. That's $13 off.
It's about time they started clearancing her and Baroness.
Absolutely. Anybody who missed out on a vintage collection Duke? Retro Collection Duke? Yeah, $9.80. Good price. Good price. Wow, Yola Park Optimus Prime. That's actually I've seen a lot of good reviews on this one. Actually, yeah. The only thing, like, he's a non-transforming transformer, but for the most part, he's actually pretty damn good. Apparently,
he only lived once.
Stalker's down to $9.97. I think he's been like that for a while though. Same thing. And there's Vintage Collection Leia, $4.97. Yeah, they definitely got some decent deals going on here if you're willing to look around. Okay, that is a disgrace. This should be even lower than that. That's crazy. $11 savings on Vintage Beast Wars, Predacon, Scorponok. I don't know, man. Like that thing is just not moving. This will be actually. I think it already is at Ollie's. I'm pretty sure this is.
I think so. Yeah, I've seen that figure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty, and for a way better price than $23.99. I'm pretty sure. This one's not a bad price here for the Jurassic Park Collaborative. If anybody actually wanted this one, Tyrannicon and Autobot JP93, the $42 savings. That's actually not bad. That's actually a really pretty price. Here's another one that should be way lower than this, but I guess they're doing what they can.
Stores get a free Eternal figure.
I know this was the Titan Heroes, so I take that back. Ouch, that's just wrong. Holy crap! Where are they finding these things? The Jenner Classics. The Jenner Classics Bug Eye is $9.97 now. That should be even lower than that. I'm sorry. This thing is, again, 4 years removed here. What's going on? This is what got me collecting. And again, that's what got me back into collecting, and it's still there. Crazy.
It won't move. We got U.S. Agent John Walker.
Carbon Collection Armorer. Again,
Vintage Collection. Not carbon.
Yeah, but it's the vintage one, right? So, is anybody buying these Carbon Collection things? I don't know why they keep pushing them out. I don't know who's buying them.
It's they all just like Jokerized versions of figures.
I know, and nobody's buying them. Oh, gung ho! If anybody, wow! Oh no, that's not much. What the hell? Okay, I was about to get excited.
Yeah, like we're gonna bump the price to 30.
I was about to get excited. That's actually, you know what? People are looking for this guy. But anyway, if you want to say $5, guys, Gung Ho is available for $25.33.
Isn't he on Pulse now?
Maybe, but I think he sold out.
Oh, it's just old school.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he sold out on Pulse.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Again, This is their leftover stock from their Walmart exclusive, and expect it to be a mint card. Don't even try to think about buying it with a mint card. It's not going to happen, guys. By the way, if you're looking for like mint on card, not going to happen. And of course, that's the only reason why anybody buys these things because they already bought. Well, okay, Gung Ho's the exception. This is the classic Gung Ho, but still, freaking crazy. Has anybody actually found Zartan in the wild? I don't think anybody actually has. I think Zartan is a myth. I don't think he actually exists. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, WWE Master Universe. I never found him in the wild either. 1492. That's not a deal.
No, the lack of green.
You are failing at this, Walmart, as always. Just like the bombastic bagman here. What the hell? $27.99. Again, that's not a deal. What's going on, Jeff? We need some help here. Walmart needs some assistance. I'm hoping tomorrow things drop again. Oh my God, what is this doing here? Holy Jeff, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? The unbeatable Squirrel Girl is still in stores? That can't be right.
It's unbeatable. And she's only she's got a savings of $3.21.
My God. Off. Mind you, that's actually down from the original. Actually, she was a deluxe price, right?
She was $39.
Yeah, she was $39. She was $39, I think. She was almost $40. So that's a deal-ish, but I'm pretty sure she's selling at $24 now. Like they want to get her out of the store.
Yeah, please take her.
Yeah, please. Oh my God, just crazy. Dinobot is I don't know. That's not a deal. That is not a deal. Okay, Snarl, that's a pretty good deal. $7. No, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. That is not a deal. Same thing with oh my God! Wow, Jeff, we save a whole $3.96 for Starscream on his throne.
He's $15 at Ollie's.
There you go.
and Squirrel Girl is $21 at Amazon.
Oh my God!
Not doing this thing.
You know what? I am not impressed at this. Now, mind you, this is the preview, right? So I'm hoping that things drop again tomorrow, but I doubt it very much.
Hold your breath there, guy.
I doubt it very much. That's pretty good. I would pay that. I would pay that for an Ultimate Warrior. I would pay that, even if it's only $1.65. That was actually a really good figure. That was not bad.
There you go. Get Storm Hero.
Yeah, again, $3. Like it's not like that's lower than it was before, but still, I don't know. At least you get something.
Might be available on Pulse too.
That's taxes, I guess. That's taxes. Yeah, not overly impressed, to be honest with you. What the hell? Seriously? No discount on Blackest Night Batman? Come on. You got to be kidding me. Tigertron is full price. Get the hell out of here. What the heck is going on, man?
This sale is not for you.
Oh, this is not. What's going on here? Oh my gosh. Wait. Are you serious? Ninja Turtle Mutant Shredder? $29. He is like on massive discount at Big Blood Toy Store right now. Man, you know what? These companies, they got to coordinate. They got to coordinate on their sales. Don't they do price matching? Isn't that a thing?
Like, they need to.
I mean, seriously. Can you imagine that you go into a price match and then say, that's too low. We're not going to accept that.
I think Walmart can stay in business matching these kind of prices.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, not to this preview has not. Jesus, that's the wrong picture. But hey, you save $8 for this Idol Master. What the hell are they doing?
I'm for $24.99.
I am gonna. By the way, you and I gotta talk about this. What's going on with what's it called? With starting lineup. We got to talk about that. That's just getting sad. Oh, here's a pretty good deal actually. That's not like it's $11, but that's pretty good. NECA Doc Brown. That's actually a pretty good deal. It's not a great deal, but it's pretty good. It's not terrible.
That's Walmart's Cyber Monday.
I know. It's just
not a great deal.
Not great, but it's okay. It's not bad. Figure stands are always welcome, but 81 cents. Come on, it's not even. Why would they put that in green, Jeff?
Why try? And then you got to pay $3.79 shipping.
I know, and shipping. Help me understand this, guys. Help me understand what part of deal is this. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? The Boglins are down $4.89. So that's something. There's Sokka. I don't need him, but $13.99. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling this, Jeffrey. I'm not feeling this, man. I'm not feeling this. Dragon Ball Z, not bad. That one's $12. That's not so terrible. But yeah, I'm not feeling I'm not feeling the Walmart love, man. This is not. This is escaping me. I don't know. We'll find out for tomorrow. Any hope for Target? What are your predictions here,
Well,
Jeffrey?
Target has sales. They have they brought back a lot of their Black Friday stuff. So Luke and Grogu are $17. What's her face? Agatha Gamora from What If, they're $11.49. So they're back to those really good prices.
Cool.
So they're worth it if you go
Yeah.
after them.
Where do I go?
Actually, if you just put in Luke and Grogu.
Oh, okay. You actually got to do the search. Okay. Anyway, you like basically if it's more or less what they had for Good Friday for a Black Friday, I think we're in good shape. I'm hoping that Mattel Creations still has any stock left because the buy one get one really kind of cleared them out a little bit. So let's check some of the brands here. Let's just do Master Universe, see if there's anything there. Mattel Creations, and let's check the Mega. Let's see what happens there. All right, so wow, buy one get one on Voldemort, and are the Harry Potter dolls? Are these Barbies? I guess they're kind of like Barbies, but that's kind of cool. $96. So you buy one get one. So you buy this guy, you get this guy for half price. That's not bad. That's actually a really good deal. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
My favorite is the Attitude Era ring, which is part of this as well.
Oh dang! They have the sexy Jeff Goldblum on sale right now, $37. That's a good. That you know what? I might be grabbing that one. I might be grabbing that one, Jeff. I don't know. That one might. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I'm gonna hold on to that one for a second. Wow, Snake Mountain. Now here's the thing. I found
75.
Yeah, here's the thing. I found this. This is crazy. I found this at Toys R Us. Discounted all the way to $205 and buy one get one at 50% off.
Oh, nice. So
if anybody wants to go in and on it with me, we can get them for $250 each. Absolute freaking steal, like absolute steal, just absolutely bonkers. And this is a really good set, by the way. Anyone's interested? Oh yeah, we got Hypno, buy one get one. That's a really good deal. Oh come on, you know what? I'm upset. I am just no. I am upset. Now I'm upset.
It's still
okay,
there.
now I'm officially upset. Oh my god, I'm upset. I'm upset. Now I gotta buy another one. God damn it, I am upset. I'm upset. About freaking time. Oh my god. Okay. Anybody who wants this, you better get it. Seriously. The price is still outrageous. Okay, but still, at 50% off, go in on it with a friend. You know, cut the difference. Like seriously, that's it's a great set. I bought it at full price. Okay, just so that everybody knows, I bought it at full price. I already have it, but it's a great set. It really is. Why did this switch to Canadian prices? I had no freaking way. Okay, damn it. Sold out. You mother. Oh, damn it.
It took too long.
I should have been there yesterday. Damn it. Holy crap. You know what? It always happens to me. Always happens. Next time. I'll figure it out next time. And I should have taken advantage of it when it was on Entertainment Earth too, because it was actually there. But yeah, god damn it. Oh, so upset. This one though, this is the deal of the day. And Jeff, did you grab one? Did you grab a couple of these? Because
I have it.
Yeah,
that's a crazy deal. I remember watching your video when you were frantically trying to make sure you got that.
I know. But still, anybody don't miss out on this one. This one is a crazy deal. You should pick up 3 of these guys. Heck, pick up 4 of them just to get the extra savings, because this is a really good figure. This is if there's anything you're going to buy in this BOGO, grab 2 of those at least. Some other great stuff. Damn it, but so upset. Very, very, very upset. Oh my gosh! Sometimes I swear to God, just caught me napping, and that's where they get you, man. That's where they get you. I got that the Goldblum is calling my name, Jeff. The Goldblum is calling my name. This sale ends on 11:59 p.m. and then probably 3 hours later they'll probably announce their Cyber Monday sale. So just like Jeff said, don't sleep. Stay up all night.
Sleep with one eye open.
Exactly. And I wonder if NECA's going to have something, because they had a pretty good, but it wasn't really a sale. everything was on full price. They just released everything. You know what I mean? Like that.
They're
I
just
find that
taking advantage of everybody shopping.
I find that kind of disingenuous. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna drop stuff on Black Friday. Like that's kind of just I don't know. I don't know. NECA does its own thing though. But I think that they might have had a sale on this 4-pack though. I think that was the big thing. But or maybe the no actually no he wasn't. Yeah, a lot of these things just got dropped. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for those in particular. What about Amazon though, Jeff? What are you thinking?
I'm curious. I'll be very interested in Marvel Legends. See if they drop any more GI Joe classified series. They've been sticking. I think the most recent one is the Kamakura figure.
Yep.
He's been on sale. We've seen the Blue Ninjas. I would love to see them go, hey, here's Buzzer and Helix. And
No freaking way, man.
yeah, I mean, they put Grunt and Rock and Roll and Low Light. So those are the more recent ones. They were $17.49. I wouldn't mind a little sale like that.
I hear
But
you.
it's
I hear
probably
you.
not going to be the case.
I know what you're
And
saying, but
yeah, well, they did it for the Marvel Legends. They did that with the latest one with Blade, Power Man. They put them as part of that promo. So maybe we'll get a Joe promo. Buy two, get one free, and they'll just have them up as regular price. Take that too.
oh well, you know what? At the end of the day, our wallets are not getting any breaks, Jeff. This is going to be another 24 hours of just absolute horrificness for our murdered wallets. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Oh, we're coming to the top of the hour, Jeff. Let's take on a few more questions, and then we're going to wind down a little bit. Guys, thank you so much for being here. As always, you know, we're all going to collectively enjoy this, but at the same time cry at the same time for the reality. But hopefully, you guys got some great presents for the trees. You know what I mean? Please share with your kids, please. Like you know,
The
just
tree of your stuff.
share with your kids, guys. Share with your kids. They're your kids, damn it. Like share with them for crying out loud. Ashman55, dude, those 3-pack Fortnite food figures are amazing for only $10. If you say so, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. You're speaking another language, Jeff. You know what he's talking about? I have no
Oh,
idea.
not good Fortnite figures, but they do look fun. It's just I can't start another new line.
Yeah, I think he's talking about Burger Boss and those other guys. Yeah, the banana and things like that. I thought they were part of the. I'll be honest, whenever I saw those things, I was thinking like Just Dance because I see people dancing to those things, and that's what I was thinking. Anyway, it is what it is. Meg, what's going on? Good. Sorry, but Mattel isn't doing anything. But we'll see if Monday changes that. Hasbro's been good. Picked up for the no. We just saw some really cool stuff. Buy one get one, free for the most BOGO. Meg, I don't know. I know you've always been on the fence for Motherboard, but if you want to take a risk, I mean that's a pretty good risk, man. Like seriously, that's not that bad. Like you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. Wise Gorilla. Mine was the Batman's movie 6-pack. Marvel selects Rick Richards and Sue Storm. Great figures. Great figures. So yeah, if those are your top picks for this year, you really can't go wrong with those ones. Let's see here. Hyun says even on sale, it's still expensive. You know, depending on what it is, I can't really argue with you. Nolan ordered Duban, the Legion's builder, on the Barbarian. Brother, you might as well save some money, man. You might as well save some money. I mean, like, no matter what, those are some. It's an expensive hobby, brother. it's expensive. Hey guys, is Tears of the Kingdom on sale for Cyber Monday? Jeff, I don't know. Is Tears of the Kingdom on sale for Cyber Monday? What?
Don't know. You're gonna have to check on these, my friend.
Yeah, that one I'm not really sure. I'm completely. I have no idea. I really have no idea. James Green, what's going up, Figure Family? Good to see you, James. Always good to see you. Take care, mi amigo. Good to see you, Duop. Beast Kingdom is Lord Sauron's figure on sale. Ooh. If you're into Lord of the Rings, thank you, Snake Eyes. Thank you for the heads up. Dave Sinelli, I had a hilarious yet disturbing thought yesterday. Skeletor doing a Panther for bubble tape.
Promo for bubble tape.
Promo for bubble tape.
Which is equally disturbing.
All right. Sometimes you should keep your inner thoughts in your head. Right? But thank you for sharing. Jamelin, Amazon has some better deals. Yes, you know what? You can't beat Amazon, man. They're taking over the world, man. Like freaking Bezos. Oh my god. Oh my god, Bezos. Just crazy. Randall Guznik, how many are these are being sold by third parties? You know, that's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. Those some of those, but it's funny because they're doing featured deals and they show third parties. I don't know. Maybe that's true. I hadn't thought about that. I really hadn't thought about that. Cassie's Kitchen. When is Christmas? I think it's the same time every year, Cassie. But I mean, like, you know, goodbye. Cassie came in and just like, you know, I guess she found the wrong channel. She's like, who are all these old people? And she came in and left.
I think, oh, that's when Christmas is. Question answered, and I'm out.
Oh my god, Hyun, guys, have you seen the Mariah Carey version of Barbie doll? I think it could be a good fit for fans.
It's amazing. It really looks spectacular. Although I'm still annoyed that it's called the holiday doll. It's like, dude, she's singing All I Want for Christmas. I think we can call that one the Mariah Carey Christmas doll. It's okay.
I don't collect Barbies, so you know, I'll have to take a look and see. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't even know.
Check her out on Entertainment Earth. The likeness is pretty good for a Barbie.
I didn't even know there was a thing, so I'm definitely gonna have to take a look. I mean, like,
sold out super quick, like the same day.
I'm not gonna. I was gonna buy it anyway, but I mean, like,
I know you're gonna add that to your tree, Jay. But she's.
You know what though? If it looked good enough, you know, I've impulse buy many times. So heck, if it looked exactly like her, I don't know, man. Now, is there a Jay-Z equivalent? That would I think that would seal the deal for me.
Beyonce, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Mariah's totally. She was Nick Cannon's ex.
Oh my gosh. That's right. Sorry, wrong power couple. Right. Sorry, apologies about that. Apologies. I was thinking Beyonce. Apologies. James Park. I hate it when you search Walmart site. They give us results for independent sellers. Oh, you know what? That's technically not a bad thing. And if the deal is there, I've bought independent sellers and had a great deal a couple times. All right, guys, we're gonna take on the last few questions, and then we're definitely gonna wind down. Afton Child, I saw the Target have browsers from Mario movies on sale. I really want to get them. Go for it, brother. You know, if you want it, go get it. Wow, the He-Man set. Grab it. It's a good set, guys. It's a good set. And now that it's on sale, split it with a friend. Split it with a friend. The Collector. NECA has that limited edition RoboCop with signature tomorrow. Ooh. I don't care about signatures, so that's not going to be on my radar. I don't know. I've never been a signature guy. Jeff, are you into signatures at all? Like, is that a thing?
No, I'm all about the figures. I don't want to have to worry about a figure getting smeared with the signature. But I did see the picture of Peter Weller signing off on it, so that was pretty cool.
It doesn't even have any provenance. Like, you know, like what your receipt actually proves that it's. I don't know. I don't get it. He didn't sign them all, guys. He did that at the factory.
The intern.
Dave Sinelli, my wallet has teeth marks in it.
Same.
Emma Swan, where is my gosh darn his tank, brother? March.
24th is over. It should be coming soon.
I've always heard March. Everyone's like, no, it's supposed to be December. I'm like, I don't know, man. I've always heard March, but I hope to be wrong. Ryan Daly, happy dude. We're not happy, man. we are sad as hell. We're happy. The wallets are not. The wallets are totally in denial. Our Lord Megadeth, good show, man. Liked it. Bought the Snake Mountain Mega Constructs. Well, glad we could help, brother. Glad we could help. You know, that one is definitely a really good deal. Split it with somebody. Snake Eyes, I really want to get motherboard, brother. Right now is the chance. Go find a friend, split it, or hell, just pick it up and resell the other one. My God. Ryan Daly, debating whether I should get Indiana Jones figures from Hasbro sale before the deadline. Dude, now is the time. Now is the time. Jeff, thank you so much for being here, my brother. I really appreciate you always hanging out with me. It's always a fun time when Jeffrey from Lyles Figure Files is on the stage. Jeff, how can people reach you, and what are you working on right now?
Well, I need to start working on my top 10 figure list of the year, because apparently it's going to be crazy. I think what I might do is do like a top 10 Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, maybe McFarlane. I think I got enough of those to count. And then maybe do a top 5 the other lines that I collect, but don't have a whole slew of them like those other ones like AEW, Transformers, and just mix it up. And then of course, do one big massive December 31st top 10 of all the lines I've been getting and see where it falls. And then maybe we'll do a little interactive thing and I'll put a poll out to see what everybody else chooses, and then we'll do a roundup of what I thought was the best and what you all thought was the best. Of course, as always, I'll be on Wednesday doing Lyles movie files with Bro, Chief, the whole gang, and then Thursdays or maybe even sooner, but definitely for sure, a Lyles figure files live on Thursday as I get ready for the Niners Eagles, who continue to disappoint me today. But that's all on my mind.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. Always a pleasure to have Jeffrey in the stream. And Shamelin, yes, I know. I'm probably wrong, but here's the other thing. I always keep in my back pocket. That's what they say, not what they do. Because unfortunately, I've seen it way too many times where a company will say something and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, they for whatever reason, whether it's shipping concerns, whether it's whatever. I mean, you just it is what it is. You just never know what's going to happen at any given time with these companies. So I tend to err on the side of caution, just because I don't know what it is, and I don't know where I heard. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I don't know where I heard that it was going to be March, but for whatever reason, I guess in my head, I always had this idea that it was going to be sometime in late March. So Jeff, really quickly, wanted to ask you one last question because it just came up on my feed. And guys, I'm just going to take this opportunity to share this as well. Right after this, guys, definitely head over to the Geek Dead Life. They are asking the question, which I'm going to ask Jeff right now. What the hell? The Selfie Series is dead? Are you absolutely freaking kidding me, Jeff? We missed the boat.
No, they're apparently not taking new orders.
Did you get one, Jeff, or did you even care?
No.
Much the same way as I think you have. Your answer is probably the same as mine. Oh my god, they've been pushing this thing for 3 freaking years.
Hard,
like wow,
so hard. But I thought they just were like, "Hey, we've."
Thoughts, Jeff? Was this the end of a grand experiment, or did it just a dismal failure? What are your thoughts on that?
Yes.
You're on mute, Jeff. You're on mute.
Oh, oops.
No. I hear you. Okay. No, I hear
you. I think they were trying to push something that they couldn't make look great. So the likenesses of people just seemed really bad. And I'm trying to find on here anything on Pulse about their Selfie Series. Here it goes on the FAQ. Can I order Hasbro Selfie Series? While we appreciate your interest, we are no longer accepting new orders for Hasbro Selfie Series figures. That was 12 days ago, so they're done apparently, and they're over. And I just feel like they were really trying to push it, but even in those, like in every panel at Hasbro, PulseCon, it's like, look, guys, I can put my head on a Stormtrooper or Iron Man, and they never look great. And you couldn't really choose which figure you wanted to use. I think some people were upset because the G.I. Joe Steel Core figure didn't really fit with that, so that was another problem. But I just think that they tried really hard to make that happen, but after that initial wave of figures, or you saw the selfie likeness, that it was doomed from that point on, where it was like, now we've included better hairstyles and facial hair and glasses, but I think they needed to make sure that process was perfected before they rolled it out. And maybe we'll see it a few years down the road. Guess what, guys? Selfie Series is back. But for now, I don't see a future for that at all.
You know what? I never had any inkling of picking this up ever. Did you have even one iota of actually grabbing this thing? Like Jeff, I don't know. What were your thoughts?
No, I mean, they couldn't do things like gradient hairs. I mean, for those wizened folks like you and I, it was going to be, it's all black or all white, and that just wasn't going to work.
This hanger is just like they couldn't get any further than a certain
distance. Yeah. And, you can see this beard sculpt on this image here. The eyes look soft. I mean, it's just there's an overall softness to these figures that they weren't $5. If it's $5, okay, whatever. But because you're paying actual real money, that wasn't going to work. I mean, these look like the likenesses they used for the starting lineup figures, where it was like, if I squint real hard, I can see the likeness, but you don't want that for a figure that's supposed to look like you. And because of that, it just wasn't going to work.
Well, the price you're paying for these things wasn't exactly cheap either. I mean, like, the whole process was just weird. And if I'm not mistaken, this comes as a huge shock for a lot of people because I believe 3 months ago, if memory serves, they literally advertised brand new features for these upcoming, like new hair, new facial features. They're like, like facial hair and things like that, new hairstyles. So it's a very odd move that right around the holidays they decided to cancel this line when they really have put quite a bit of effort into it. And again, I don't think it had the same return that they were expecting. But you know what? This conversation will definitely be continuing over at Geek Dad Life. You guys should definitely head over there. Once again, I want to thank my good friend Jeffrey for being here. Jeff, thank you so much, brother. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Guys, get yourselves ready because Cyber Monday is hot on our heels, and it's coming for our wallets. Jeffrey's throwing up the symbol, which
Everybody's got a price.
everybody's thinking money, 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 money. That's right, baby. We got money coming in. Guys, if you want to take a look, if you're just joining us now and you missed out on most of the stream, definitely check out my podcast because we're definitely going to be. I'm going to be reposting that in a couple of hours, so I would definitely appreciate if you go definitely check that out. It's on Spotify for podcasts, but of course you can listen to it everywhere on podcasts, whatever you can find that. Check out Lyles Movie Files podcast as well on all the popular podcasting sites. Jeffrey, why don't you set us off? Any last words before we pray for a good Cyber Monday?
Well, hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us on this fine Sunday. For a lot of us, we're going back to work tomorrow, so that's going to be fun after our turkey comas. But hopefully, we'll find some good deals, have some turkey sandwiches to pass us through the work day. And remember, just like Cassie said, Christmas is coming. So we just need to figure out what day it is. I just did a check. It's December 25th. So get ready and get your wallets and all your money together. Hopefully get some overtime bonus and all that great stuff. And don't forget to get some other stuff for other people as well while you're getting those great deals. Jay, thanks as always for having me on. Appreciate it. And thank you all for tuning in.
Jamlin says, file it, Jeff.
All right. Well, thank you as always for tuning in. Don't forget, if you're not following my buddy, Mega J Retro, do so. And for now, this episode of Loudspeaker Files and Mega J Retro has been filed.
There's nothing else to say, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy yourselves on Cyber Monday. Good journey, everybody. And may the wallets be with... may your wallets forgive you. Geek proud, everybody.